Make sure that you are muted.
Oh,
I want to disappear off the internet, go completely off the grid, and just live in the woods and become a local cryptid.
Alright, delete the Discord then.
Alright.
He's like, say less, I've been looking for a reason to get rid of this shit.
No, I enjoy this. I enjoy this.
Alright, we are live, by the way.
Yeah.
hello.
Alright, anyway, it is now the first of the month. I think I've said that already, however, you guys officially wake up. Athrun, I'm gonna say you've done your gym the day before. So, like, right when they were about to close, Fred decided, I don't want to risk it. You decided to walk in and you did your gym.
Alright, so I'll add 2 more Minior.
I think 1 more, because we did give you 1, I think.
Wait, so is this a separate day from when I went?
I'm gonna say part of your morning is you going into the gym. And
Okay.
same goes for Fred.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Or did we say that you did yours yesterday and we just didn't know whether or not you won or lost? I don't remember.
Me?
You know what?
Who are you talking to?
Rio and Athrun did theirs yesterday, along with Atom. You and Fred do yours this morning, basically.
Okay. Works for me.
So anyway, Athrun, you will begin with 2 Minior. Only add 1, because I'm pretty sure we added 1 more last time during your gym session.
I added it.
Okay.
I'm almost to the 2nd page.
But yeah, you awaken with 2 Minior floating above you now. Assume it sort of like acts as like a natural alarm clock for you.
Be like, ugh!
Because despite having notifications muted, they summoning of them just kind of wakes you.
Oh, 2 of them.
Anyway, you probably see like a grandfather clock. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. Because that's when I'm gonna say your Minior spawn.
Alright.
Yeah.
I roll out of... Yep.
Yeah, just real quick. The name of my brother who has Tucker is Eric. I give him a name.
Eric. That's gonna...
Ah.
His rival.
Yeah, that is.
That is... I think Rio's rival has a K instead of a C.
No,
If he doesn't, he does now.
It's Eric with a K.
R-I-C-E.
Yes, I never actually wrote down his name, so.
E-R-I-C-H, it's E-Rich.
Whatever, anyway. I don't know who's sharing the room with Athrun because you guys got 2 rooms, so someone has to share the room with him.
I'll vote.
Alright. Athrun, you do awaken to an extra door just sitting in the middle of your room.
I don't know, just I'm gonna rub my eyes and... Hold on. I see the door again. This is a very realistic dream, holy shit.
It is made out of, like, almost a grayish-black, type of wood. And on the front of that door is a sort of like a fancy cursive D.
I'm gonna look to my right and assume I see Rio asleep. Rio!
What?
Did you do some renovations to the hotel room last night?
No?
I'll point at the door.
Okay, that's weird. I go.
What are you doing?
I'm using my eye.
Alright, your eye doesn't change anything. I mean, I'll let you know it is of magical nature. So
Okay.
I'll let your eye reveal that.
It's magical.
I throw a pillow at it.
A pillow hits the door.
Well, it's not an illusion.
But you
I'm
will
gonna
watch
touch
as
it.
that doorknob turns.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
shit.
touch it.
Oh, shit.
It will creak open, and a cloaked individual in almost Sith-like attire just sort of like He moves, but without like stepping. He just seems to like glide across the ground as he just sort of just like glides like in between the both of your beds. His hands are sort of like held together. I'm trying to find you know this will work. Fuck it.
Real, remind me, did we get our hands on Fred's stash last night? Are we tripping?
No, I don't remember. Can we help you, sir?
This individual just sort of like looks to you, Atherin. Atherin, you can give me a history check.
Fred's spidey sense goes off.
Fred's spidey sense. I actually think I'm good at history.
About my stuff.
Oh yeah, I have a +7 to history.
Yeah.
Good. 14 total.
You're actually having a hard time remembering this guy.
I just woke up.
Yeah, that is fair.
Is it safe to assume me and Fred are just doing our gym challenge right now?
Probably. You guys probably woke up a little early to go up there.
I'm just gonna be.
But this individual is just sort of just like standing before you. The hood is sort of like covering their face. However, you do get the glimpse of like very dark, like grayish eyes that have a slight glow to them.
I'm gonna be
And like very like white hair just seems to be trailing out from like the edges of the hood.
I'm gonna be rubbing my eye and be like, "Hey, you."
Give me one moment. Sorry, I forget your title. Give me a second. Let's see, where do I have it? Of Komar, as you did. It is a pleasure to meet you again.
It's nice to see you too again as well. I look at Rio, I'm like, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna lean and
Stepping out from behind him is a King Gambit, whose armor is made entirely out of Dark Swordstone.
Oh fuck, are we getting jumped, guys?
I don't know. I think I'm probably doing a lightsaber duel at the gym.
It is at this moment I will allow you to repeat a history check. Now that you see this King Gambit that you have met before.
Okay, that is 24.
Alright, that is the Dark Guardian.
Oh shit.
Duncan Dorcha.
Welcome to our hotel room, Duncan. Shh. Why are you here?
I have come to discuss terms with Wilfrey.
With Wilfrey? Wilfrey's here?
No. You will seek to rid this world of him?
We do.
Yes.
Good. I have made preparations for my assault against this tower. As also exiting the door is a Mega Houndoom whose bone-like armor is made entirely out of Dark Swordstone. I have defeated the one known as Lady Lana for her stone.
Oh.
Oh. Huh.
Rio, do you know who that is?
Layla is the one that I got my Ghost Warden from.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, she's picking up L's.
I was able to fight her before Goldcrest.
I would release my warden, however, it is far too large for this room.
That is terrifying for you to say.
I can assure you, they will be far powerful assets in the raid against this tower.
Well, we definitely plan on going to that tower.
Good. I shall let you know I seek to rid this world of Wilfrey and take his place as Scion. If I am successful... Carry on.
I was gonna look at Rio and be like, I don't think we're necessarily against that.
No?
There is another Scion currently under the control of Wilfrey.
There's
It
another
is known as
Scion?
the Eternal Nightmare. The Eternal Nightmare, basically.
I actually think we know information of that because Fred read a book about it.
I think Fred would be the only one.
I don't know whether or not he shared that info with you guys.
What is
Like I
it?
said, I believe Fred's the only one.
I mean,
you have a book on it. It's Darkrai.
I was gonna say, I assume it's Darkrai.
Yeah. Oh, the Endless Nightmare. Although Eternal sounds a lot cooler, actually. I might change it to that, honestly.
I'm pretty sure I.
I don't know.
Let's just make the assumption that we shared information between the books.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone got a book on the Eternal Nightmare.
Oh, it was Fred. I'm assuming the only book that Fred kept to himself was the farming one.
Maybe. I don't really know.
But yeah, we would know information about that.
Probably. Jason would also know because it was a statue in the Pokemon League down in Las Raja.
Okay.
That was a statue, so he would know about that.
I've got the Endless Nightmare book. I've got
that is Darkrai. The Endless Nightmare is Darkrai. I'm gonna change that to the Eternal Nightmare because that's actually a cooler title.
It's on my sheet.
All right, so we're looking. So he's under the control of Wilfrey?
Yes. If possible, I shall free it. If necessary, I shall put it down.
Great, great. So we're looking at fighting two Scions.
Yes. It will not be an easy fight.
I would assume not.
He is working on fortifications for his tower. He has already barred myself from entry.
Well, if I know one thing, I know how to slip something through a barrier.
You will not be able to get through using the world of distortion.
I'm sorry, what? What's he talking about?
How do you know about that?
I know many things. How do you think my mana works?
Hey, Rio, I just want to point out the door has a giant D on it. Maybe that has something to do with it.
It stands for my name, Dorsha.
Hey, I don't know. It could mean distortion.
It is a world in between this world and the world of distortion.
Yeah, I was told to not go in there unless I'm prepared to deal with the things that are in there.
I suggest the same to you. There are many monsters within. I got my warden from... My warden is one of those monsters.
Okay.
As I've said before, I shall refrain from fearing it as to not destroy this tavern.
Okay. So that I have full, proper introductions. Hello, my name's Rio Winter. The,
Yes,
Alpheus
Alwamu.
Alwamu.
Alphardus Alwamu.
Atherin's just got his hands in his head. This is a lot to take in after waking up.
I am only able to show up at 7 in the morning or 7 in the afternoon. That is the rules of my manor.
That is oddly specific, but I'm not also going to argue with you.
That would be wise.
So, do you wish for us to do the siege during one of those 2 times?
I will be there. Just know that if you try to become the Scions, I will stop you. Those titles are for me.
I have no interest in that. I already got my hands full with the 2 I got.
I have 0 Dark-type Pokemon, so you're fine from me.
I am aware that one of your allies have another Warden of Darkness. I shall refrain from taking his position. As a courtesy, as a fellow enemy of Wilfrey. Be warned, if we are to come into blows in the future, I shall not show him mercy.
Fred is just tossing and turning in his bed right now. It's like, I hear fighting words. I hear fighting words.
I'm at the gym. But I'm fighting already, so you can bring it.
Is there anything you wish to discuss with me?
I don't got anything.
Do you have a time frame of when you plan on sieging, or is it whenever we get there?
I will know when you get there. I have eyes set on the tower. I will know when you begin your siege upon it.
I was gonna say, if you said you have eyes on us, I'd be like, why is everyone so fucking creepy?
I am one with shadow. Where there is shadow, there is I. Much as Wilfrey is the representation of fear, I am the absence of light.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this, I have no fear when I have absence of bagel bites, and I'm hungry. It's breakfast time.
Then I shall leave you. As instead of going into his door, he will simply step into the shadows and he is gone. He just vanishes.
Atherin's face is just going left to right with his head just what?
Well,
where'd he go? What?
He sort of he will sort of there is sort of I did say there's a grandfather clock. I'll say how the window's position, it does make a shadow. He will step into that and he will just sink into the ground in a pool of black ichorous liquid. Not that unsimilar from Wilfrey's blood.
Okay.
Oh god, it is way too early for this shit. Also, is the door still there?
He will sort of hold out a black key, and it will sort of fold into a lock or something. I don't know. He'll take his door with him. It'll just pull a Monsters Inc. and just drag it in the shadows.
Damn it! I was gonna peek inside.
I mean,
Okay. That's something.
Oh, we should probably talk to the others.
I'm actually more intrigued that he knew about that world.
That's what you're intrigued about? This guy just summoned a door in our room and sunk into the shadows and put the door in his pocket. And you're worried about him knowing about the distortion world?
Well, I mean, I can... Well, I think I feel like I could open up a door out of nowhere myself.
so basically what you do is that you take your scythe and you cut a hole into the fabric of reality.
Oh!
That's basically what you do.
So it's a lot cooler than opening a door.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay. Cool!
Because basically what I'm thinking is that your source stone turns into the scythe and you just use it to cut a hole in the fabric of reality.
So I feel like I could get my way into that in a somewhat similar fashion.
I mean, you know you can. It is well within your capabilities.
That is,
but I've never tried it.
that is, I'm going to tell you this right now, Rio, that is a group discussion matter, and you should not do that without discussion with the group.
I'm not.
I mean, if you were to do it, I'm just going to ask you to make an attack roll against the fabric of reality.
Nat 1, well shit, it blew up.
That is an
you just-
insane dimensions.
Okay, we gotta get our thoughts together. Let's go meet up with the guys. Atherin's gonna get out of bed, waving his hands in front of him, okay, is there any other door that's going to appear?
Yeah, you see a door with an L. I'm kidding.
Be like, mother! At that point, I just jump out the window. It's like, nope, not doing this. Fuck doors.
Abra teleports you back in.
Son of a bitch!
I'm kidding.
It's just the loop.
Anyway, yeah, so anyway, as you exit your room, you wake up. In your
Huh?
bed.
What? Huh?
That is a joke. That is a joke.
Round.
Runes will appear just yeah, boss. What?
Did you know anything about the Dark Guardian?
Oh yeah, the guy's
Yeah, that was in front of us?
yeah, looks from the looks of it, he had 2 guardians, and he did say he had the warden too. I'm guessing he just went all in on Dark.
Oh dear God.
I guess he did, yeah.
I couldn't sense anything else on him. The Dark was just overpowering. I don't know why I've turned Rounds into an Irishman. But still.
It's fine.
I'm rotating through accents.
But yeah, I mean, he can go into shadows, so it wouldn't be that far of a leap, I guess, to enter the distortion world, I guess. I mean, we can do it.
Yeah?
I can do it.
This is true. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Atherin's now
yeah.
dressed, opening up the door to leave the room. Rio,
I didn't do it.
you coming?
I didn't do anything, but okay.
Rio, you coming?
Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. I will quickly throw... Oh, wait. That's right. My Draganian clothing got messed up because of that. Dang it!
Yeah, you just
I'll
have,
throw
like,
my
spare
tired
clothes.
clothing.
You have, like, spare clothing from, like, before you got your Draganian clothing.
Yeah.
So you just
I'll
have,
throw it
I
all.
believe it was an Ogirian Ox's, like, hoodie.
I believe it was... No, that got messed up too.
No, I'm pretty sure your
Because
sister
of,
gave you that
because
when you
of-
got back to town. Because I believe you had just, like, regular clothes, but then the first Zoroark messed them up. And then the second Zoroark messed up your Draganian clothing. So you still have that hoodie.
It was when we were, going underneath the old Dragan that it got burned because I stepped into one of the traps.
I don't know.
And
I think it was, like, mostly singed. I don't know.
Rio, I'm leaving
Okay.
without you.
Alright, I'm coming.
What is the Seahawk professional battling team in a minute? I need to see what these are.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
That's good enough.
Let me see. The Seahawkian Shenanigans. Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will head down.
Alright, you do so. Like, you guys enter, like, the main, tavern portion.
I will wave at the Arbor Rouge and not speak to it.
It just gives you, like, a nod. In which case... we can go back to the peaceful music now that Duncan's
Oh, I thought you were about to
for
say
now.
he's about to talk.
No.
As Rio leaves the tavern, so long, friend.
Lucy!
I mean, he's still in the area, because, like, he's there for the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume the guys are at the gym, so we probably should go meet up with them.
Yeah, I'll say, like, after, Jace did his, he probably just watched Athrun do his.
Right.
Sorry, Fred do his. Sorry, I'm mixing names up.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah.
I just roll up to the contest hall eating bagel bites.
Would it be safe to assume that Jace walks out with Fred and Jasmine?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe I saw Athen in the crowd looking at that picture of Jack Nicholson. Eating a bagel bite.
Yep.
I walk up to Fred after his gym thing, and I do the predator handshake with him.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Fred.
That's all
you,
my
buddy.
team right there. Couldn't have done without him.
Hey,
But they
Jace.
wouldn't be here without you. Boom, wisdom bomb.
Hey guys.
Blew my
Hey.
mind.
Just eat.
Hey, Jace.
What's up?
Can I borrow that battle axe that we picked up from the manor?
Oh yeah, I'll open up the bag of holding and I'll just pull it out, drop it on the
I'm gonna do the Family Guy thing and look at Rio. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
Come on out, Boxer.
I'll look over at my
Boxer just
sister.
like come
This is
out,
normal.
pick it up.
That's yours, buddy.
Jasmine has phased each and every one of you by now. She's gotten a gist of the party.
That's yours, buddy.
So, I'll turn. Do we have any other things? Because I got a question for my sister here.
Oh, we have something, but it can, it can wait. I eat my bagel by quick.
You can wait.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
it can wait.
I'll
And
turn
we'll
to
teleport
Jasmine.
in. It's just like, do you know the Dark Guardian's here?
Oh yeah, we do.
What?
Yeah.
It just
We
we
know.
do.
Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that. Okay, so Jasmine, basically, we've been dealing with some pretty nasty people. There's this guy who was kind of like hunting us down, kind of not. We ended up taking care of him, kind of, and we're gonna be going and basically breaking into his house and beating him up until he stops moving. Would you want to help with that? We could use all the help we could get.
Hey sis, I
The
know
way you
I
put it makes it sound. The way you're putting that makes it sound a little illegal. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey
Okay,
sis,
okay, okay.
hey sis, I know
So
we.
He killed my mom.
So, context.
No,
This guy-
Jay, this is literally what you just said. Hey sis, I know we haven't seen each other in years, but would you help us commit murder?
Basically. Okay, context. So, there was a guy named Wilfrey. Does that name mean anything to you?
She's gonna make a history check. I feel like I've heard it before, but it's not really ringing any bells.
He's a pretty. All you need to really know about him is he's a pretty nasty guy.
As you say, Wolfrey, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Remind me where Wilfrey's phylactery is again. I didn't.
It's
it's
dead. It's dead.
Wait,
Yeah.
so that gold crest.
Oh, yes.
It was defeated by Incineroar. Then Incineroar became the Guardian, and then Duncan's Houndoom killed it.
Holy shit!
Well, he
my
didn't kill the Incineroar. He beat the Incineroar.
Holy shit! My perception checks are +6 now.
Then Incineroar was the Guardian for like a day.
26.
26. All right.
His tower.
Wait,
I forgot the phylactery.
I did not crit.
Give me a minute, because I'm seeing if you can actually see him, because he's about to make a stealth check at advantage. $22. Okay. You do see just like a cloaked figure just standing in like the shadows underneath a tree.
I'll like.
You guys have still seen like no features of this guy.
Do
And
me and
Jesus,
Rio
the first
see
time
him?
you're seeing that.
Do me and Rio see him?
He rolled higher than your passives.
Oh, damn
I'll
it.
just say, like, as soon as
Yeah.
Fred said Wilfrey, he got, like, a sense of, like, being watched.
I was just gonna wave at him. Be like, hey, what's up?
I'll see him, right?
You-
I'll like look at the part. Like I'll look to everyone and I'll point. I'll be like, do you guys see that over there? Are we being watched again by somebody?
I'll look at Duncan and be like, hey, what's up, man?
when you look over, he's gone.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Jace, you look
I don't
away,
see
and then
anything
you look
there.
back, and he's just gone.
Cool. I'm going insane. That's awesome. So okay, basically, yeah, this guy Wilfrey, he almost killed me. That was awesome. And then he attacked us again, kind of, at Goldcrest Manor when we were there, like, a couple days ago. And not a lot of people we've met like him that know of him, and we're going to his tower, which is just, like, northwest of here, kinda. And we're gonna go and finally put an end to this guy, because he...
That big tower that's see-through.
Difei Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tower. We're gonna be going there. So, like...
I will let you know this. Anyone who's gone over there has never come back.
Oh, good. Neither will he.
We'll come back.
Well,
but
we have a good feeling.
It would be better for us. It would be easier for us to come back. If
I have heard bad things about that tower. And, like, you just got here, like... I had no idea where you and Mom were for, like, the longest time, like... You're just gonna go fight some guy in a tower where... Who knows what's happened if everyone has gone there?
No, he's
not
really...
No, hold on. I'm gonna grab Rio and grab Fred. Hey, we should probably back up. This seems like a family thing.
Okay.
Jace he'll like kind of look away for a second, and then he'll look back to her. I guess that's fair, but this guy is hurting people, and the longer we wait to go and take care of him, the worse it's gonna get in the future when he comes to find us.
It is at this point, there is a cloaked figure standing directly behind you, like less than a foot away.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Son of a bitch, Duncan!
And he's just like, Wilfrey will not leave his tower. He is scared.
Just turn around. Who's that?
Hello again.
Duncan is the Dark Guardian.
I'll point it at him.
Yeah, Aber's just like, yeah, that's the guy.
Son of a...
Just like back up a couple steps.
Greetings.
Hi, you're creepy. Please don't sneak up behind me.
I have been told. I will say when you move, he just sort of like glides across the ground as he just stays within your shadow.
I will look at Jasmine and see how she's reacting to this.
Yeah, she has a hand on her Pokeball. Specifically the one with Tinkaton in it. She does not know this guy.
Yeah, Jace will look to the group. Is this guy good, or do we need to do something about this?
Well, I mean, he did
what he wants to help us fight Wilfrey and essentially take over his spot.
On the other,
my enemy is my friend.
True, but on the other hand, he did watch us sleep.
And you guys are just
I was not watching you sleep. I entered when you awoken.
He did walk in when we awoke.
Pause.
We don't know that.
Rewind. Back up. We're just gonna trust a creepy hooded guy who's saying, "Let's go beat this guy up."
To be fair, this is the second. Been here before. To be fair, this is the second time I've met him.
Yes.
I mean, we trusted the mansion.
It is the third time we've met. You have met me at the giant tree above Fopt.
When was the second? When was the second time? Then.
This morning. When I was there.
I still count this as the same time. You're counting this as an entirely separate time.
Yes, I walked away. Then you started to discuss Wilfrey, and thus I came over here.
I take back it. I agree with Jace. You're fucking weird.
So I have been told.
But that's how we get you there when we're ready.
No, I was just in the area and I heard him say Wilfrey.
Oh.
I figured I should be part of this conversation as I will be involved.
That's fair.
You do not have a choice in the matter. I will be there.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with help in a fight against Wilfrey.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get.
Well,
I was
about darks.
How is a dark spooky guy gonna help us fight that dark spooky guy?
I will kill him.
With what?
We don't know that.
Well, he did say that he has a warden that's not able to be spawned in a tavern but without destroying it.
And that just makes you trust him?
If you would allow me to speak, I can tell you how. His blood is incapable of corrupting me. I do sense that you have a vial with you.
How is he able to sense that?
We'll freeze the dark scion.
Well, right, but it's in a different dimension.
That's on your person, though.
Right.
This guy also has access to demi-planes.
Okay. Yeah, we have some blood. What of it?
I am able to consume it without killing, or without Wilfrey taking host within me.
Can I roll an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, can I also do that?
Sure.
On this man that you cannot see.
Well, isn't he? Can't we actually see him now?
He is still like shrouded in shadow. Only like his dark gray eyes are visible, and he has like he is very hard to read.
I will say this, guys. 25.
25. All right. He seems to be like telling you the truth. Though it's very hard to tell. Whether you trust him with that is up to you.
I don't know if this matters to you guys, but I will just let you guys know. He was at the meeting during my little excursion where I met other Scions, and the other Scions seemed to not hate the guy. They're kind of more indifferent, but they didn't particularly hate him.
It was not the focal point.
Oh, guys. I'm gonna roll
What do you think this world will be without Shadow?
Pretty bright.
Yes, you all will go blind, and thus darkness will consume all. There needs to be shadow with light. Otherwise, they will destroy each other.
I rolled for it. I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. Jason's gonna look at him, or I guess attempt to. Sorry, as far as I'm concerned, this little thing we're gonna be doing at that tower is invite only, and as far as I'm concerned, you're not invited.
Yeah, we don't have a choice, Jace.
It will be there.
Regardless of what we say, he's going to be at the fight.
Yes.
Well, fine.
If you
Whatever.
disagree, we can settle it now.
That's why I don't trust. I understand you're gonna be tagging along. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
No, he's not tagging along with us. He's only going to be there for the
I
fight.
know he's going. That's what I meant. He's tagging along to the battle.
Okay.
Well, technically, we're tagging along with him. He's sieging no matter whether we go there or not.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Is Jasmine still kind of on edge right now?
She's relaxed a little bit. She made a history check after peering Dark Guardian, and she does remember that this guy is the Dark Gym leader.
Oh, fuck us.
Seeing that his sister has kind of like calmed a little bit about this, Jace will kind of put his guns down.
Wait, you have guns?
I was gonna say that.
Figures.
Okay.
I don't think you guys would trust Jace with a gun.
Not even a little bit.
I trust him with a gun.
That's why I don't trust you with a gun.
Well,
That's the
whatever.
same feeling as we investigated ourselves and found nothing wrong.
If that's funny. Jace will look at this guy, or I guess attempts to still. If you need help,
You can give me a perception check if you want.
you know
Or
what?
investigation,
Sure.
whichever's better for you.
Sure, why not? They're the same. Well, whatever. Regardless if you're there or not, don't come crying to me if you need help. I am not helping you. I don't know who you are.
I'm gonna whisper to Jace. He has 2 guardians. I don't think he needs help.
Okay, I rolled... Even though I rolled a 10 on the die, it's a dirty 20.
Alright, dirty 20. That is the DC to perceive this man. As you sort of like, your eyes will pierce through the shadow and you just see like very, very pale skin. He's got like white hair. And he is certainly not human.
Can he tell that I was able to perceive him?
He's winking
Oh,
at you.
Sure. For sure. But he is not human at all. He's not a vampire. but he does not seem to be human.
Jace is just gonna keep a pretty fierce expression on his face as he like perceives him, I guess.
Can I'm gonna.
I will let you know this as a player. He's a Shadar Kai.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna walk over to Fred and whisper into his ear. By the way, this guy knows that you are the Dark Warden, and he said he's not going to attack you because we're also fighting Wilfrey. But if we intervene, he will come for you.
If we are to come to blows, I will. Until then, I have permitted you to keep your powers.
So if we
You're just-
intervene, what?
If we try to stop him in any way, shape, or form,
Yes.
So you're just deciding to let him keep what's making... Okay, whatever.
If it is my desire, I can challenge him for his position with one of my acolytes.
What do you gain from doing that?
More power.
it's less of what he gains and what do we lose.
Is that not what all of you are gathering? Power?
I can't.
Makes me an alien from all of you.
I can't exactly
I have to
disagree.
accept the challenge.
If he were to challenge you, you would.
Okay.
He's not going to, unless you give him a good reason to.
When he says that, Jace will go a little quiet.
Just wanted to confirm that it's not refusable, that if he challenges me, I have to accept it. Good to know.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I mean, like, you saw his Wilius just roll up to May and immediately challenge them for their position.
Yeah, I didn't know that was not refusable to do.
I guess it's only
it's
refusable if we don't have them on our party.
Yeah. There have been several sessions where I'm just like, okay, if they bring the Source Infused Pokemon with them, I'll just throw like a simple challenge their way. And you guys just didn't bring them.
Woohoo! We're smart.
There was one with Ursaring where I was gonna throw, I think it was like a double at you, but then you just didn't bring him, so.
Woohoo! We're smart.
Yeah. But yeah, Duncan is there if you want to ask him or speak to him or anything.
Jace has basically decided he's done talking to this guy.
Hey,
If
Fred.
there's anything that's not needed of me, and if you are all done discussing the terms with the against Wilfried, I shall depart.
Well, we were talking about it and then you interrupted it, so, whatever.
Then carry on.
Fred, you got anything you want to ask him? You're the one with the Dark Warden.
No. Yeah. Get out of here.
Go on, get!
Get lost, nerd.
Shoo! Go on, get!
Get off my yard.
He will just slowly sink into your shadow, Jace. And there's sort of just like a pooling, bubbling liquid that's not unsimilar from Wilfrey's blood, as it just seeps into the ground. And your shadow is dark, way darker than it should be for like a few seconds, and then it just goes back to normal.
Jace is gonna cast the light just to remove his shadow.
It's directly above you already.
Anyway.
Fred, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, neither do I. I'll turn to Jasmine. So, continuing, would you be willing to help us go into that tower?
I mean,
If
seeing
you
what
don't...
that guy had, I mean, I probably should, considering don't I have? Just to help you if things go south.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want to make you come. Clearly, I mean, I think we can probably handle ourselves, but I would appreciate it if you were worth.
You heard what that guy said. This Wilfred guy apparently has 2 scions.
Yeah. I guess that is new to us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will look to see if he decided to come back up because we said his name again.
He can't. There's no shadows. I casted light.
There's no shadow on you.
Yeah. I think it's like
So there's still a tree.
Hold on. It's like a 15-foot radius, I think. 20-foot radius.
He's decided to go off and make his own plans, and basically his plan is just gonna be like try to fit in around you guys. Just let you guys do your thing. He'll just roll in and just fit wherever he can, basically.
Yeah, hearing that he has, you said 2 scions, right?
Wilfrey has 2 scions.
Yeah, hearing that he has 2 scions is a little concerning, because...
Wilfrey is the scion, and then he has control of another.
Right. Considering the last time we saw him, he had, what, a warden?
Guardian,
and it died. So, that's a little concerning. But, yeah, he's been kind of bothering us for, well, pretty much almost since we began on our travels in we met him in Dragain.
Yeah, outside, technically within Old Dragain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
There's underneath the courthouse.
And everything changed when Wilfried attacked. Fen disappeared.
That poor guy who was just experimenting with like Wilfrey's blood in the Darkstone, which is that poor guy. He just ended up dying because Wilfrey got him.
And then so yeah, Jason will look back to Jared. I guess he's still looking at her. He'll just go. Wilfrey is like one of a billion different things that we've had to deal with since we started traveling together as a group. A lot of it has been very not fun. You guys remember when we fought Deoxys? Do we know it was a Deoxys? Like, do we know that that was his name?
No. Oh, actually, no. What's his name? Said what?
Okay, yeah. Do you guys remember when we fought that Deoxys and literally almost got our asses handed to us?
Kind of can't.
Wasn't him.
I kind of can't forget about it. Tapping the lunar necklace that I now have.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't there until after the fact.
Also, guys,
as you tap that lunar stone, it flashes like a gray-ish light.
Huh.
And then it just sort of like fades away after 6 seconds.
Did anyone else see that?
I didn't. I was looking at Jasmine, so...
What's going on with that, dude?
I would have been turning my head to talk to everyone, so I probably would have.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Fred. I have no idea because I honestly think this is the first time I've done that.
It is. I'll say like every time you've tapped it, it's just like glowed a little, but it's glowed far greater this time around.
Fred's gonna tap the back of his water stone and see if anything happens.
I mean, I'll say this is the first time you've like officially said you've touched it since you prayed to the Queen of Dreams.
Okay.
Can I actually? I'm gonna pull up Sir Reginald. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he finally just pulled it out of the bag.
Yeah.
He just goes.
Hey. Hey. How was the bag?
Don't worry. Not to worry.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Plain
Does it feel any different? Really like attuning to him, I guess.
It's sort of like a similar sensation to the first time.
Okay. Hey, buddy. I know it's been a minute. We're in Seog. Does that name mean anything to you?
I need to pull him up because he needs to make a history check.
Jace,
I give him guidance.
Jace, I was gonna.
Grandfather.
I was gonna say. Like, you could have done something really funny, because I don't know how they perceive time in the bag of holding. You could just be like, it's been another 1,000 years, I'm the great-great-grandson of Jace.
Oh, no.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do that.
There we go.
No.
16. I have passed through here before, during the earlier days of my traveling.
Okay.
It's far different from what I remember.
Gotcha. I wanted to ask also, we just met this guy. He seems to be the big guy in charge of the Darkstone. You guys said his name was Duncan?
His name's Duncan.
Do you know anything about that, Sir Reginald?
Anyone else want donuts?
No.
I believe I have heard the name before.
Okay.
Do you happen to have a full name I can go off of?
I'll look to the other two.
I can't pronounce it.
His full name is Duncan Dorcha.
Yeah, it's. I knew it started with a D. I knew it was double D.
It's Duncan Dorchester, Reginald. Oh, by the way, Jasmine, sorry, Talking Sword, he speaks to me. Found him by Ogier.
I can talk to him too.
Your sister's just like blinking. She's just been. You guys have already dumped a lot on her, and the Dark Guardian just appeared in front of her.
I'm gonna whisper to your sister and be like, "Yeah, it's been a crazy ride. We might need to get Jason admitted to a hospital for
Anyway,
a psych ward."
Ooh, okay.
Can I give him guidance?
Sure. Alright, I'll just roll that D4.
Yes.
Right, last Jason did.
Dude, god damn it!
He don't know shit.
If I remember correctly, there was a lord in the eastern portion of the world, but going by a similar name. I believe he was in Riak.
Where the fuck is that?
One of the Sungans.
Oh,
Oh no.
Right to Limburg Tunnel.
I see.
I remember reading something about him from a messenger about him. Though I and the rest of my party never really went into that.
The Sir Reginald
As in they never went into that plot point with him.
Gotcha. Does he know that that part of the region is just underwater?
I don't think we told him.
Have you guys told him that?
I don't think we have.
I'm gonna pull up a map of the a current map, basically this map of the region, and I'm gonna show it to him and be like, "Hey man, so that's weird."
No, I remember now. He was around when the Protector of Land and the Protector of the Sea sunk that half of the region.
Okay, so he does. Okay.
So he would have. Actually, that did happen right around the Siege of Oakir. Actually. You know what? I'm gonna have him make a history check.
We're just
He
ruining
does not know. He does not know.
Oh no!
We are ruining people's lives today.
He is not aware of that half of the region being sunk.
I'll pull out the
It's
map.
been long enough. He's probably forgotten, to be honest. He was trapped in stone for 1,000 years.
I'll show him on the map, and I'll be like, "That's really strange, because that whole part of the region is underwater, man." And I'll like point to it and circle it with my finger.
Yeah, he just floats in the air, just staring at the map. You just see that eye blink like a few times, just like, Taibei, what have you done this time?
This time.
Jace.
What's up?
Didn't that tavern lady say something about having weird travels?
Did she say something about having weird travels?
Yeah, like she said that she used to travel.
Oh wait, yeah, actually, you're right. She did say something about that. Maybe we'll have to go and pay her a visit.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys want to do that, I have a little bit of catching up to do with my sister since I can actually chat with her.
You're the one holding him.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am.
You could put Sir Reginald into the bag of holding and someone else could reach in and pick him up.
Who would be the funniest person? You know what, Sir Reginald? We're gonna do a little handoff. Get in the bag. I'm gonna put him in the bag again.
That's the
Very
weird.
well. He just gives you like a silhouette with like his little ribbon arm thing.
The worst part about this conversation is that nobody can understand what Jace is doing, and some walker by near the Countess Hall just hears, "Get in the bag!"
I'm the only one that would.
Get in the bag, Reggie.
Jason's just gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, you, and point at Athrun, and open the bag. You are the Reginald bearer.
I mean, do you grab him?
No, I open the bag.
Well, I'm asking Athrun. I'm asking Athrun if he grabs
I'm gonna look at Jason like, you sure you want to give the lunar guy the solar sword?
I mean, get in touch with, the best to know thy enemy or something like that. I don't know. If you don't want it, you just say no.
I'll give it. I don't know how the transfer works, so I'm gonna give it to the guy that can actually talk to him and give it to Rio.
Well, you'll be able to talk to him.
We don't know that.
I mean, it worked with Jace. I've been able to hear their conversation.
Yeah, but
He was able to hear my conversation with them.
Because you can talk to ghosts.
You hear. Oh wait, no. Jace does speak regularly, right? It just auto translates for Sir Reginald.
Yeah. And because it sounds like ghosts to me, I can just hear it.
Oh my god.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'll point the bag towards Rio here.
Oh!
He grabs Sir Reginald and it's just like, not much has changed, I suppose.
Okay, you guys have fun at the tavern. I'm gonna, after a very long time, catch up with my sister.
Wow.
Reginald just stares at you, it's just like, this is a little awkward.
Maybe you should talk to your great ancestor.
I'm trying to!
I would look you in the eye, but that is the eye of one of my allies, so I'm not sure how to feel about that.
That is fair.
Successfully made this the most awkward conversation ever. Fred, let's go!
So, to think that I have one of my ancestors in my hands.
Yeah, you do. Throwing it out there, you could pull him into the ghost stone, the tombstone.
Don't you dare!
You have that option, but
Rio,
you would effectively turn the sword into an empty vessel. A homage without a soul.
Hey, that's what you get for not tinker our balls, Jace.
Oh my god, you know what? That's on you guys not asking me to.
I'm not going to do it!
Throwing it out there, you could take Sir Reginald out and your mother in.
Oh! Plot twist.
Think about your actions, Rio. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not going to.
That is rich coming from Jace.
I'm gonna know you have that option. Like you could just switch her out and then switch her back into the stone. Like that is something you can do.
I'm aware.
Tybee in the past grabbed a sword, grabbed a homage, purged it on its soul, and then put Sir Reginald's soul in there. So.
If you did that and Jace found out, he would not have a lot of trust with you anymore. Just saying. Anyway, we don't have to do like a bunch of talking with my sister. We can do that after. It's basically just gonna be like catching her up on everything that's happened up until this point, and then telling her about what's been going on with Mom. There is a little bit of a conversation I want to have, but we can do this stuff at the end first.
Yeah. So who's going to the inn?
I think everyone
the slumbering flame.
Yeah, I think
I know I am.
Yeah, I think all of us.
Yeah, Rio, you're just like holding a sword.
Yeah.
No sheath at all or anything.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not know this guy.
Yeah,
I
you
will
log
go
up.
up to the back order and show my trainer card.
Yeah, he'll just look to the sword.
It's safe, I promise you.
You can pull your sword out in public, get on the list, yeah. I want to put that in there.
God
That
damn
Ember
it.
will try to hide a smirk.
It's been a... Bartender!
I'm really thinking about doing what I really wanted to do.
Bartender, I need a drink.
After slowly regretting not going with Jace.
It's gonna be it's been a long day. It's 8 a.m.
I will walk into
It's
the
like
tavern if you allow.
7:30 tops.
It's been a
He will
long
lock
day.
you as long as you have that sword and open carry.
Yeah, Freddy's already dipping into his stash. You guys have been
Alright,
stressing him out.
I will look around and see the very tattered Draganian clothes and go, well, might as well have a use now, and try and make it look like a sheep.
God, what kind of check would this be?
I feel like a sleight of hand, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Father, do you have a better one than me? You will have +2 better. I will rather do my own. Roll high! 4.
Alright, for the sake of progressing the story, I'll just allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow you to wrap Sir Reginald up in, like, your old cloak or whatever it was, I don't remember.
Thank you.
Fred, thank
And,
you.
and then the Embor will just... The Embor will just go, whatever, and then just, like, let you in. He doesn't actually talk, he just gives off that attitude.
Right. I will walk in.
Because you also just have 2 pistols and a halberd equipped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Also,
have that literally all open carry too. As well as a sickle and
well, you got
badge.
holsters and a sheath for the halberd, but
I'm
and
gonna-
then a little ankle sheath for your dagger.
As we're
think
walking
that's
in,
cool
I'm
on you.
gonna just look at Rio and then look at Fred and be like, "Hey, when did he become so strapped?"
It's because of a lot of things. I take weapons whenever we get done beating people.
Alright, anyway, you're in the tavern now. Let me just change
Okay.
this really quick.
Yeah,
Get more of this one.
And I kind of look at his,
Oh,
you
no.
know, look at his side. He's got a bow, a warhammer.
I need to remember,
We're all kind of packing right now.
what was the name that she gave me?
Who?
The, Barstress. The one that's manning the bar. Receptionist, I think? No, not the receptionist.
What do you think of this? I'm curious. Give me a guess.
I don't remember. I know the true name, but I don't know the name that she gave us. Ah!
Give me a guess. I just want to see what you think. I'll tell you after you guess. I just want to know what you think it is.
I don't remember.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a C.
Carol?
It is Solari.
Solare. That's right. Ah! Anyway. I'll go up to Solare.
Alright, yeah, you go up there.
I remember you saying something about stuff from your old travel times.
Yeah, back when I was younger, I used to travel around quite a bit. Sort of like what you do now.
What
Oh,
did
all
you see
sorts of
during your
things.
travels?
All sorts of things.
Hey, I just want to chime in real quick and apologize to the stream. I had the wrong settings on, so there was an echo. I had 2 of the same audios playing, so it sounds like there's 2. I fixed it now. I apologize.
I'm gonna hate listening to that.
I figured out what the Fred. Thank you for letting me know. I figured it. I figured out the issue, and I got it fixed now. I deeply apologize for the first hour of this. It's
oh man.
Is
it salvageable? Is it still like able to be heard?
So it can be heard. So sorry, echo is not really the. It sounds like there's 2 of you talking at the same time. So it's not like a true echo. It sounds like.
Is it like simultaneous?
Yes.
Okay, I think I can live with that.
Yeah, so that is my fault. I just checked. I fixed the problem. I had 2 audio settings on our Discord. So Discord was playing the audio and so was the soundboard. So it was 2 simultaneous audios happening at the same time.
Alright, anyway, we got off track. What happened? Where
Can you give me a little bit of details about your travels?
Oh, it's been so long, I'm having quite a bit of hard time remembering. Let's see. Well, much like you, I travel with like a group of individuals. We all got into all sorts of mischief. I do remember I got in trouble quite a bit.
You happen to remember any of their names?
Oh, it's been so long. Solari's gonna make a history check. To be fair, it's been over 1,400 years. Well, or 1,400 years. Okay. Well, I'm having a hard time remembering names, but one of them was like a really uptight, like following the rules kind of guy. The other guy, I got along with him though. He was a troublemaker like me. We got into all sorts of trouble. Like this one time we found like a lord of town and we decided to break into his home and I swapped out all of his silverware. And then there was another person. They were kind of weird. They never really did much. He was all muscle, no brain.
And then I will, because I'll, say in Ghost, or, well, I guess since I am bound to Sir Reginald, I can say it to him.
Out
right?
loud, yeah.
That's how it works. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that sound like anything of your party?
Yeah, Sir Reginald just looks at Solari. Solari looks at Sir Reginald, it's just like, "Wee!" And Sir Reginald's just like, oh no.
There a problem, Grandpa?
I remember him. You get trapped in his street. Yes, you did. And she just pokes him. It's just like, he's just like, please don't.
Oh, you were part of his party.
I read stories.
Ah.
Dude, I'm totally gonna go there with SRY after this. I just realized.
Oh no. I will let you know she immediately fireballed him.
Oh.
Dude, it'll be even better than when I walk in holding him.
So,
apparently, like, one of my ancestors or something, they're like part of his crew or something. I don't really know.
Oh. Well, funny enough, he's actually my 56 times great grandfather.
That's a lot of greats. Isn't that weird?
It's
Really weird,
been...
isn't it? Let me see something. What age would they have to be, like... Hold on, so... 1,400 divided by 56. Alright, every single male person would have had to have sex at the age of 25 at the earliest. In order for that just to be a thing. So, like, every 25 years, one of, like, their members would have been, like, born. Which actually is feasible, now that I think about it. Like, it would take a year or two here or there. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. And then, I actually have the eye, I will point to my purple eye, of the person that put him in the sword.
Really? She seems to have some form of, like, nostalgic look on her face. And then she will glance over to, like, a jar with, like, a hand in it. that was sitting on, like, the top of a shelf, sort of, like, hidden away. But from where you are now able to see it.
Can I Arcana check it to see if it's the same?
Yes, you may do so at advantage. Because you have the eye of this individual.
Cool. Okay, 16's the higher one.
Yeah, you're looking at the hand of Taipei.
You have his hand.
Yeah, apparently like it's been like passed down through my family or something. I don't really know.
Quite an odd family heirloom.
I don't know. I think it's cool. She's slowly turning into Abra's voice. Hold on, I gotta differentiate.
Not to say it's not cool,
I'm trying
but
not to.
it's different.
It's
I don't know. It's a
interesting.
hand. I just decided not to throw it out for important reasons. I guess I don't really know.
It's interesting.
It's a conversation starter.
If it's been passed down, might as well continue the tradition. I get it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah. I just realized that was all I had. I'm gonna go look at the job board again.
Alright. You head over to the job board. Okay. There are currently 3 posts right now. There is the one for the lost Pokemon, sort of like northwest of town. Miss Edna needs someone to go pick up her groceries once again. It seems a thing that's posted like every day. And then there is a job for investigating some disturbances with Basculin Pro Shop. Apparently something's been trying to mess with like the tech and the cameras and whatnot.
Are we sure that one is still there? Because I took that one down when we were there that other day.
Yeah, there's a new one.
Stapled a new one.
Fuck,
yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'll help with the groceries. I need to stay in town.
I will throw it out there. It is a $5 Poké reward to help Miss Edna.
Oh, like I said, it should be
the
in
reward
town.
for the investigating Basculin Pro Shop has jumped up to 30. Average just looking at that, it's just like, huh. Weird.
Neat.
Very weird.
Fred, you want to do that one?
Yeah, because I didn't do anything last night.
Yeah, no, you're inside the room.
Yeah, no, I'm actually telling the truth, though. I didn't do anything last night.
I know. You were in the room.
Yeah, but there's a job for saying something happened last night.
Okay, so that means something else. Something else is
Something
affecting
else
it.
could have just gotten in. Oh well.
Fred, you want to look into that?
Yeah, might as well. What was the first job again?
A lost Pokemon. A girl's pet named Rocky was got lost towards the northwest of town.
Yeah,
that's a 20 Poké reward.
I can go on rescue duty if you want to look into the what is it, the Basculin Pro Shop.
Basculin Pro Shop, yeah.
I mean, Fred's good at like tracking stuff and the outdoors, and
yeah. Average is in the middle of this tavern, just basically makes an illusion of himself as the kid form again. Just in front of everyone.
Right.
He doesn't care.
I mean, okay, I guess I can investigate the pro shop.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. We could tackle it both together and then go look for the lost Pokemon. Wouldn't be
I guess I'll go help this lady with her groceries, I guess. I don't know.
No, I mean, if you want to do it, Adam, then you can. And
yeah, Fred.
If you guys want, I can go looking.
I mean, it's $5. Like, and I have a feeling like when I get there, she's just gonna try talking to me.
I mean, there's a chance that she'll give you hard candy.
Sold.
What? Why? I don't want.
Not about the
candy.
money. Helping out an old lady.
I don't know. It's usually tasty.
Fred, we can divide and conquer on this one. That way, we can make the money faster.
True.
I guess since Sabra's taking it,
I'll go check out the lost Pokemon, and you want to check out the pro shop.
Since Adam's taken that, I can help one of you two.
Abra hasn't taken the caregiving quest yet.
Yeah, you can still do it.
He is contemplating it. He's just like looking at other like month-old like things that are yet to be taken down because Solari doesn't do that. Literally, these jobs are like the furthest posted from the board and like the newest ones. Like there are some of these going back like years.
Oh well, then I'm gonna take a look at one of those just to see if it could be possible.
Are you just gonna try to see like the furthest back you can find?
Just kind of find any that seems interesting.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Okay, I believe I have a decent. Yeah, I've got a +5. Yeah, that's a 21.
All right. About 66 years ago, there was a job posted from Solari about her needing timber to build her tavern. That's the furthest back you can find. That's the furthest back you can find.
I want you to show up with Machoke holding wood and be like, "Hey, can I claim this?"
But I will throw it out there. Solari looks like she's in like her 20s. That was posted 66 years ago.
Huh. Must have been her mother.
All right, I'm heading to the pro shop.
I'm lowering your intelligence for that.
Yeah.
I think we should tell Jace for
Okay.
what we're doing.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm just saying.
Come on, Rio.
Hey.
Y'all think we should tell Jace about what we're doing?
I, for one, thought that was really funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one.
I can stop by the contest hall and let Jace know what we're doing on my way to the pro shop.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want him to wander around town not knowing what happened to us.
Nah, Fred, wouldn't it be hilarious? We're the ones that go off on our own away from Jace.
Oh,
anyway,
wait,
I will say the reward for those logs for wood are 3 gold pieces.
It's just more fucking soul coins.
I'm going to instead do the thing that
I'm saying instead of Poké Dollars, it specifically says gold pieces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will take that then. Because I'm intrigued by what this means.
You do have to move like just a bunch of like old job posts out of the way because it's like all the way in the back, like back when the original board was put there.
Right.
That thing has not been cleared in its entire lifetime.
I will grab it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell them, "Oh, I found this job. I'm gonna go do this one."
Huh. Neat.
I will say you can clearly see like the date it was posted.
Does it say what year?
Yeah, it would have said
1399.
Well, it would have said like probably 1333 when it was posted. Maybe 1334.
The date says old as shit.
Huh. Well, they're offering this weird currency called gold.
Well,
I am intrigued.
You would know
this.
it would probably be like common enough knowledge to know like before Polka Dollar, like before we had like the dollar, they'd use whatever currency they'd. That's a big example. And I don't know what currency they used before like the dollar. I think it was probably like the British pound or something.
Probably.
Lower his intelligence again, not knowing what gold is.
I don't know what they used back in those days, okay? But it may have been gold.
Either way.
Shillings.
I'll head out, and I'll send out Machoke.
Alright, Machoke is out.
Alright, buddy. Let's head out into the forest and I guess knock down a tree and carry it back. I don't know.
He just looks to like the closest like cherry blossom tree.
Not in town. Not in town. Not in town. Not in town.
Specifically in town.
He's
not in the
bright.
town. Return. I'll when I send you out again, that's when you knock down the nearest tree.
All right, sure. We'll just keep going with you. You eventually just like walk just onto probably. You know what? What route do you go on? What route do you go to?
Oh shit! Yeah, you have 3 options.
Yeah.
You just hike back to Goldcrest Manor and cut down a gold tree.
You have any idea how heavy that would be?
No, I'm gonna head down Route 20. We did
Route
the
20?
math. It's really heavy.
Alright, you head down to Route 20. You do notice the weather is getting a bit hotter the further down you go. You do notice like some storm clouds in like the distance as you sort of start to see that little peak of that electrified mountain where there's constant storm clouds.
Neat.
But then you see a tree.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm gonna look for a tree that looks like it's old. Like, it's not.
You're in a forest, you can find a tree.
Okay.
Like, it's
Come on out, Boxer.
Alright, Boxer, give me a strength check. My
Okay.
gut.
Good news is this man has a +6.
Yeah.
16.
Alright, Boxer just wraps his arms around a tree and just uproots it.
No,
It's
good
not
job,
a particularly large tree, but it's not a massive tree. Yeah, like it's
They never
one like
specified how much.
yeah.
You think you'll be able to carry it back?
He just has it slung over his shoulder. It's not like large at all. Like it was just like off the side of the path. It's probably just like a sapling that's just grown a little bit more than it needed to. It was probably due to be cut down anyway.
Time to head back into town.
Alright. Moving on. Who wants to go next?
I'll let Fred go.
Alright, Fred, what are you up to?
Had myself muted, my bad. Did the girl have her name on the job posting?
I'm gonna come up with a name right now. Baby names, girl. Alice.
Okay.
She lives sort of in like the residential area, not too far from the Havenwalker residence.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll grab the job post and I'll go try to find her just to talk with her and kind of see what happened and see if I can get a lead on where to go.
Yeah, you probably just like go up to her parents, and they'll just be like, "Yeah, it just ran off. Like we don't know. We know it went northwest, but we don't really know where exactly it went because well, it's lost."
Yeah. I understand that. So you just all you know is to head north. What kind of Pokemon is it?
Oh, it's a Tyrant.
God.
It's a fossil T-Rex thing from I believe it's X and Y.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually a cute little guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
I
is.
actually like Tyrant.
I think I'll keep it.
You'll never know.
Hey, sorry, yeah, I couldn't find it. I actually found it dead.
Yeah, anyway, go with Tyrantrum.
On an unrelated note, check out my Tyrantrum that I found.
Anyway. I presume you make your way northwest.
Yeah, I'm heading up there. I was just real quick, but I will head northwest and start checking.
Alright, give me a survival check.
Right.
You have +8. Good God.
I
Damn.
will. I'm actually going to right now. I'm gonna swip out Tater for bulk in that trick. I will let him out, and I will let out Swablu to search from the air, and maybe they can give me some help on that.
Alrighty, so you have, sorry, who are your two again?
Manetric and Swablu.
Okay, Manetric and Swablu. Alright. If you're having them both track, just give me like a, wisdom check from the both of them. Sorry, Manetric is a dog, so he does have advantage with scent-based, perception checks, if you can find something that has its scent on it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I was just about to say, can I quick retcon, just ask if they had anything that I'll go to a parent and say, did you have anything the Tyrant may have flipped on, or maybe his Pokeball?
Yeah,
I've got
they will
Volk
show.
here, and he
They
could
will
help me
hand
out.
you like a absolutely ruined Baniri doll, like torn to absolute shreds.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
okay.
Does look like Baniri.
I really like this Tyrant.
All right. So,
This may have been meant for real. But
oh, that is the Baneri.
it's not the Baniri because Rio caught it, but like
Yeah.
No,
it's the same type of doll that soul inhabits basically.
Yeah. All right. So survival from Red. That is a 27.
Okay, all right. You will quickly find tracks that are tyrant-like.
All right. Then wisdom from Enetric. Manage.
I mean, you've already got a 27 for yourself, so you're on the trail.
Oh, yeah, I'll just.
That was a really good roll. My DC was 14.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so, Fred will continue walking out, following the tracks, just keep having.
yeah,
Well,
you will
around
eventually
and
just come across an area where it looks like the. I'll let your what was that? 27.
Yeah, I got 19 plus 8.
Yeah, I'll let your 27 ride from earlier. It looks like something was making an attempt to cover the tracks.
Huh.
In which case, you could possibly make investigation.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to take a little bit of notes as we're going along so I don't forget anything.
Okay, we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jace is horrifying his sister with the tales of our journey.
Yeah, so anyway, we got to Gilai and bad things happened, and then we got to Dragain and then a few good things happened, and then we went back to Gilai and some bad things happened.
I'll be pretty interested to see if she has anything to say about everything that's happened when we move back to the two of us.
Yeah, that hasn't even begun to talk about how everything changed when the Krogunk attacked.
Yeah, there was this Krogunk that basically knocked everybody out, but I was there to save the day, beat it up.
I didn't even touch it. I fell asleep that session.
Who did beat that Krogunk? I do not remember that at
I think it was me.
I beat
it with Sandile.
It was 4 people in.
Right.
Yeah, I was the last person.
Well, no, because it went through me, and then it went through Fen, and then it went through Fred.
Yeah, I saved us all.
Yeah, I just need an investigation check.
That is a 13.
13, alright. You find the unmistakable mark of the prince of a impudent.
God damn it.
Sort of like around where they tried to cover up the tracks.
Oh, those little buttholes.
Yeah, and as you just sort of like looking at these tracks, I still like standing like right where it is. Like, are you just like kneeling down looking at it?
Yeah, I would see I'd see the prince like lean down, look at him, and just kind of like look around.
Yeah, I mean, do you follow the impudent tracks?
If the tracks of the tyrant stop, then yes.
Yeah,
But otherwise,
they did. It just looked. I with your 27 survival, I allowed you to see that Imbidim tracks because I was gonna be like, yeah, you just come across this area, and I lowered your DC a bit for your investigation check.
Gotcha.
But if you're just following these tracks, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As you
Gotcha.
eventually step on like a bunch of leaves, and a net will sort of like pull you up.
Just a regular check or a saving throw?
Saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
You have. Oh my god. You have. Okay. You have +7.
Yeah. That is a 15 total.
15. All right. You managed to just barely squirm your way out of your, out of the net. You just sort of like roll your way out of the net as it just sort of like goes up into a tree. And you just hear very shrill, "What? What? Oh! False alarm, boys! Sorry." As
Get
that
out
net will
here.
just drop back down. Yeah, you just see like an impudent face pop up like the tree canopy above, and it's just like.
He's just gonna grumble to himself. I hate these things. He's like, "What are you guys doing?
Carful, I'm sorry.
Come on,
I
man."
just wanted your stuff.
Yeah, I know. I ran into a couple of other people just like you that stole my stuff.
Yeah, you're on our turf.
No, you're on my turf. Quit bothering me.
I'm sorry, did you apply for the position of this territory? With the head boss?
I don't need your permission.
No, you need his. This ain't
I
your
need
turf.
It is now.
Are you challenging the authority of our boss?
Respect my authority.
You know what, I respect that. Alright, boss, what are we doing? Down with the old boss, I'll deal with the new boss.
Alright, I apologize for getting angry.
I respect you defying the authority. Hey, what do you need?
Alright, have you guys seen a tyrant around here anywhere?
Oh, what's that?
It's a little dinosaur-looking Pokemon, like rock creature.
What's a dinosaur?
Rich's head explodes.
Oh wow, that was easier than I thought. Anyway, boys, let's get his stuff.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little, kind of look a little frightening looking creature, but kind of cute at the same time. It looks like,
Like me.
yeah,
I'm
not
totally
exactly like
intimidating.
you. Yes, you're very intimidating.
Yeah, thank you.
But
Nobody wants this smoke. I run the
Hey.
fades.
yeah, you scared the crap out of me, and Red rolls eyes.
A Noctowl flies by.
Yeah, totally. I'm not scared. And then Noctowl will just wrap him and just. That's a joke.
I know.
You need him for information.
Yeah.
Anyway, this Impidimp is gonna make an intelligence check. I don't have their stat block pulled up, but if I remember correctly, they have like a +1, I think.
That sounds about right.
I'll give him a +1. Damn, okay, 19 total. You mean the scary thing? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's killing us. Like, it's been rampaging for, like, days now. And, yeah, we've been trying to, like, rodeo that thing, but, it's just not working.
Yeah, no, I
So we've just
understand.
been, like, fighting it in shifts, and it's yet to go down.
Yeah, no, I get it. Those things are pretty tough. They're scary, too.
Yeah, no, it's,
You
like,
have-
huge.
Yeah. But if you help me lead... If you
No,
lead me
like,
to
you-
them, I
He'll hold his hands up, like, over his head, and his head was, like, yay big, and then he'll, like, climb up a tree, and he'll go, like, higher than you. And the thing we're talking about is that big.
Hey, All right. I understand you. But you can lead me there. I can help you take care of them.
Yeah, we've been trying to tire it out. Hasn't really been working out for us. To be fair, we've only been sending one at a time, so that's probably been not helping us out. Because it just keeps hitting us with its head.
Yeah, they're pretty hard-headed. You definitely need to group up on that thing. But if you can help me out, I've got a whole team with me. I mean, I'll pet Volk on the head and we can help you guys take him out and get him out of your territory for him.
Well, it's your territory now. You said you defied the boss. By the way, you don't want the old boss to find out that he'll totally beat your ass.
Yeah, no, that is true. But you know what?
And
You
that
take
could
me
just
to
mess
him.
me around. Like,
You take me
every
to
now and
him.
then, like one of us, we get like bigger, like the little rock thing did. And we always think we're hot stuff, but then the old boss, he comes in and he puts us in our place.
You know what? I believe in you guys. I think you're tough.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, come on, boys, let's go get it.
And he'll just run off without you.
Oh, I guess I'll follow behind him.
Alright, give me a general dexterity check to see if you can get through the woods without, like, losing track of him.
Yeah.
Or, well, if you can keep up through, like, uneven terrain.
Gotcha. That's a +4 for regular check. Oof. Okay, that is a 11 total.
11, alright. You do sort of, like, start to lag behind. And eventually... Oh, I did make your DC 12. You do lag behind, but it's easy enough to see, like, further ahead. There's a bit of carnage going on.
Yeah.
As, in sort of, like, a clearing of just, like, knocked over trees and whatnot, you see a Tyrantrum. And it's just roaring, and you just see dozens of, like, little, like, wooden shivs sticking in between, like, its plates. It currently has an impidimp in its mouth as it just chomps down and swallows it.
Poor thing.
And it seems exhausted.
Nobody
As in,
move.
this thing's currently
Use
sitting at
movement.
3 levels of exhaustion because they just have not let it sleep. They've just been trying to wear him out.
I'll just be like, nobody move. Its vision is based on movement.
It will look at you as you speak, and it's gonna go for you because it's been fighting nonstop. And yeah.
Yeah. Before it gets to me, I'm gonna hold up the Baneri doll and see if that gets any reaction out of it.
Alrighty. I was not expecting that. Okay, go ahead and give me a animal handling check.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be real with you. I had that as a detail. I didn't think anyone was gonna use that.
Oh,
Handling.
Fred's showing the big brain Pokemon Ranger.
yeah, no, literally.
Holy shit!
He's
Yeah.
showing Pokemon Ranger.
I was not expecting anyone to use that. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Yeah.
This was meant for Rio.
That is a dirty 20 for my animal handling.
Alright. We were gonna do battle, however. That Tyrantrum,
Just scrap that idea real quick.
it just skids to a halt and just does like a sit thing. As it then just starts panting like a dog.
Yeah. I'll just kind of hold up, be like, hey, buddy. Hey, it's alright. I'll kind of walk up slowly to him. And I'll hold out the doll with an orange berry for him, too.
Yeah, much like a cat with like a hairball, it just coughs up like an impidimp. This was going to be like a mini Tarask fight. As it was going to try to swallow some creatures, but oh well.
Goddamn Pokemon Ranger Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not
Showing that
expecting
he
that
is
to
the
happen.
Pokemon Ranger.
Yeah, I was fully prepared to swallow one of Rio's Pokemon. But oh well. I will say, it just immediately just, like, collapses, and the Impidimp are just like...
My goodness, he defeated it. He's the strongest thing ever. He didn't even have to throw a punch or anything. He tamed the wild beast.
Yeah, Fred will flip out of the cloak of billowing, just strike a superhero pose.
Give me a performance check. Give me a performance check.
Everything
You got
is
this.
dead. That's a 9.
Alright, the Invincible are just like,
I thought it was really lame, but it was really cool how he took down the thing.
Oh, come on. That was cool. You know my cloak billows? Like, pretty cool.
Yeah,
You guys just don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, there's like a bit of wind, I guess, but yeah.
Alright.
anyway, you currently have an unconscious Tyrantrum. As, it just...
Boy. What are we gonna do about
It's
this?
just there. That thing had 3 levels of exhaustion, so it had minus, I believe, 6 to all rolls, which would have helped you out a bit. Which is why I would have gone for, like, swallow stuff, because that's saving throws. But you know what? We're going to ignore it. It's probably for the best that you didn't fight a mini Tarask.
Yeah.
You...
Yeah, so I think
I did say it coughed up that Impidimp, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it would have hairballed an Impidimp up.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll go check on the Impidimp and
Yeah,
stabilize him.
he's just... No, he's still conscious. He's just, like, looking up at the sky. It's just like...
I need to reevaluate my life choices.
Yeah,
It's
that
still
seems like a good
alive?
idea, my man.
Yeah. Don't you know Tarasks will just swallow things alive?
Oh God.
You've never had to deal with a Tarask before.
No.
have you?
No, because my first ever campaign was just a Pokemon one.
Why did my music stop?
I don't know.
Come on.
Okay. I don't know what was up with that, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, you have an unconscious Tyrantrum now. It's no longer a Tyrant, but because it just kept iron heading Impidimp until it evolved.
Yeah. So I'll throw them just a couple, like, I guess, couple rations I've got, just some jerky and nuts and food to them. Be like, well, thank you guys for helping me fight this guy. Well, lead me to him. I'll be really grateful if you guys didn't try to rob people on the
They are
road.
just like it's like a frenzy with like piranhas, as they're just like going all crazy, just like diving and just like consuming your rations and whatnot that you've thrown their way.
Well, all right.
They are ferocious when offered food.
Yeah. So I think Fred, this thing's pretty dang large.
I
think
will say
Fred,
this, it does classify as a large creature.
I think Fred would do either like a nature or survival to make like a lead or like a something like that out of like branches and stuff I can find in the woods. And then he would have me, May, and Mycos pulled
All right.
along, try dragging out the woods.
Give me like a nature check.
Yep. That is a 11 total.
Alright, you find like an older tree, you manage to just like strip it of like its bark. You probably find some like vines around that you can probably just like tie around and make like a makeshift sled. And I assume you just like give Maid like the reins.
Yeah, so I would me, May, and Mycos if we could.
Which one's Mycos again? Sorry.
That's
Breloom.
Breloom.
Breloom, okay.
We've all got
Yeah,
pretty good
Breloom
stats.
Breloom and May together can definitely like drag him. Like he's heavy, but like both of them together, especially with May being source infused and you being able to cast a rune of strength, it can definitely be done.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we'd do. We'd load him up onto the stretcher. We're able to make sure he's also like looking all right. He's not gonna die on us as we're going out the woods.
He seems like a little bit beat up, but he mostly just seems exhausted.
Okay. Yeah.
As much like with that crow gunk just sweeping you guys and gaining HP every time it leveled up, it did the same thing, and its HP skyrocketed when it evolved.
Okay. Yeah. So as long as it's not any trouble of like dying on me, then
No,
he-
so he has 3 levels of exhaustion, which I believe like the next one was like his max HP is cut in half. He's currently he was sitting at like 56 HP out of like 80.
Okay. Yeah. So if he's looking good, then yeah, Fred will put the slow together and pull him out the woods.
Yeah. All right. I'll allow it. I plan on that going on, but all right. I'll say you can just make your way back. In which case, Atherin, what are you up to?
I'll run by the contest hall quick, let Jace know what the plan is while he's talking to his sister, so he knows that we didn't abandon him.
Yeah.
And then I'll make my way to the pro shop.
All right. You head towards Basculin Pro Shop. Atom has joined you.
Oh, God.
Just so you know.
What up, little guy?
Hi. How are you?
You curious about what's tinkering with the area?
Yeah, I don't know if something's trying to beat me to the punch or something, so... Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't hear that so I can feign ignorance later.
Anyway, we should probably move on.
We will go to the pro shop.
Yeah, alright, you guys make your way to the pro shop, in which case, let me play some shop music. I don't really have shopping music. Let's do... Works enough. Okay, you head into the Basculin Pro Shop. Job post in hand.
I would immediately look for...
Yeah, you're probably already noticing, like, some of the lights are flickering. There's sort of, like, some black and white TVs and sort of, like, an electronics section. Some of them are just, like, flickering.
I'll head over that direction, and I'm gonna have Riolu out with me.
Okay, Riel is out.
Kind of hoping that he can maybe
Yeah,
sense some auras.
He's just, like, looking around, and it's just, like... I think this is his first time being in, like, a store.
Yeah, this is new to him.
Yeah, he's still, like, a wild creature, so he's just, like... There's food just sitting there. He's just probably looking at, like, a, probably just, like, a produce section. Because it is also just, like, a regular store. I just mostly showed you guys, like, the Pokemon items and whatnot they had.
Alright. Come on.
They probably got... It is a Basculin Pro Shop, so they probably got, like, MREs or something.
Yeah. He's like, come on, Dolman. I'll buy you food after we finish our job here.
Yeah. Aber's just sort of, like, walking next to him. So you're probably just, like, with your little brother, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that was my plan. I'll just pass off as Adam as my little brother.
Yeah. Think of him as, like, a human-looking Abra. Like, he's got, like, blondish yellow hair, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Like, if an Abra were to look like a human, that's what he is.
We'll head to the area of the store that has, like, the most, like, activity going on, like, the flashing lights and that.
Yeah, you mainly just see, like, I guess sort of like a janitorial-esque person who's also doubling as, like, a maintenance person, just looking at the TV. It's just like, I don't know, man. He's just, like, looking at, like, the owner, who's just like, well, something's wrong with it. Like, we don't know what. Something's been trying to tamper. We can't let any security breaches happen. And I assume you approach now.
I do approach it. Yeah. Hello?
Oh, hi there. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'll pull out the job post and be like, I came to help investigate what's been going on in your lovely shop here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, follow me.
I will follow.
She will sort of like lead you to the back and into like an office area.
And this is
if
where
you don't mind, I just have like a few questions.
this is where Atherin gets put down. Yeah, sure. What's your questions?
Yeah, I just need to take down some information here. Just to make sure like we know who's been back here and whatnot.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, can I have a name and place of residence?
Atherin Clement, and I am from Oak here.
Okay, and what brings you to Seog?
Gym circuit, actually.
Ah, okay. Traveling trainer. That answers the occupation profession. Okay. Or occupation question. Right. And, what made you want to take this, job?
Truthfully, it was the last one left after my friends took the rest of them, but I'm also curious on...
Adam's just sitting there, it's just like, also you guys are offering money.
Sorry about my little brother. The parents cut him off. He needs to work off to get some money.
Yeah, my mom totally took my allowance. Don't mind my brother, he's a dork. And I assume you just like elbow him.
Because he's shorter than me, I would be like, oh, aren't little kids great? And just bonk him on the head.
Atom, there's a little flash like Telltale, like Atom will remember this.
I'll look at him. Atherin will remember this.
But anyway, she'll eventually just go through like a few general questions. It's nothing too invasive. She just wants to make sure you're not there to like steal stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
If to help my reputation, I did just spend like $200 here the other day buying a portable PC. So.
Ah, okay. Yeah. How's it been going, actually? Has it been working well?
Oh, it's been wonderful.
No problems?
That's not yet.
Great. Yeah, it's one of our newer items from Palm Industries. We're supposedly getting something new from him. He's always coming up with some new stuff. We tend to get some of his experimental stuff.
Ooh.
Heavy breathing from Jace.
Well, I was about to say, I have a friend who's interested in technology. Can I get a little hint on what it is?
It's some form of communicational device. It supposedly uses some form of like Pokemon. We're not entirely sure how it works.
Jace sneezes.
All we know is that it's apparently
apparently
it's just able to communicate across great distances.
Oh, and do you know when that's going to be coming in?
Oh, sometime later. I'm not entirely sure.
Huh. We might be interested in that.
Yeah, we still need to get the actual thing from the professor. It's really hit or miss with him.
Fair enough. Well,
like he designed that. He called it a truck out there. We have no idea how he made that. But apparently it functions much like a cart.
This oh yeah, I have something equal to a truck.
This lady does seem like not from like the big city, because Jace would know like what a truck is. Like he's seen quite a few.
Right.
But mostly they would be like gasoline powered. The one out there is electric powered.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. As in, you can get like an electric type Pokemon, or say an electric stone, and power it like a battery.
Huh.
Roads.
Might be.
You literally have a charger bug.
We have a lot of. We can just stick the charger bug in the batteries.
Also, when I say electric stone, I mean like the elemental stone, not like source stone. You stick a source stone in there, you're just gonna have infinite power.
I do have an electric stone right now. I have a storm stone on Crocorock.
I'm gonna
Yeah, so for example, if you were to put like that electric stone in the truck, it would eventually drain into like a normal stone.
And then we can sell the normal stone.
Oh.
Yeah. Like each elemental stone seems to have like some way you can harness energy from them, and when all energy is harnessed from those stones, they turn it into like normal stone.
I will have to talk to my group about that. We might be interested in the truck as well, but we'll talk about that. First things first. Let's handle your little issue here.
Yeah, we believe some form of Pokemon has been trying to tamper with our electronics. We're not entirely sure what's up with that. It's been mostly happening at night. We believe it's some form of possible electric type. Perhaps something with like an electric move. We're not entirely sure. Like anytime we try to look at the cameras, they just cut to like the morning. And that, of course, has huge concerns to, you know,
huge security
supply.
risk. Yeah, security risk. Yeah, that's definitely concerning.
So if you're able to like track down the thing responsible for this, and like you can catch it if you want, as long as you like get it out of our hair, we're fine with it. We'll be happy to compensate you.
I might try investigating right now a little bit, but if I get nothing, what would you say about me possibly camping out in the shop tonight?
We will have like a security guard in here though, just so you know.
Oh, of course.
Other than that, we wouldn't mind, as long as you help us solve this issue.
Oh, of course. Don't expect you guys to trust me all by myself in your town.
Ever is currently planning on using hypnosis.
Athrun has his hand behind his back, giving the Abra a thumbs up.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Fred's not here, our conscience isn't here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you talk to Jace about this, he'll tag along with you.
I've already tomb raided. It's robbing a shop isn't nothing for Athrun.
Jace was literally gonna concoct a plan with Abra to take the fucking portable healer.
Tomb raiding is legal though, not stealing from a shop. I've explained this to you already.
Hey, you know what? We're stealing from a corporate entity. They weren't gonna use it.
He's not entirely wrong.
It's not exactly.
I also said it was experimental.
It's just like a pretty large and pretty big shop in like a family.
They also said it was experimental.
Yeah, they just mostly get some experimental stuff from Professor Palm, and that's mainly like their main draw. Like this isn't like Costco. This is like a Dollar General sized store. It's not that big.
As a person who is an assistant manager for Dollar General, I want to rob this place even more now.
Yeah, if you talk to Jace about this at all, he'll tag along with you.
You just go in front of Jace's sister and be like, "Hey man, we're totally robbing Basco and Pro Shop."
Oh hey, what up, Jasmine?
You heard nothing.
Aber just mind wipes her.
Anyway, we will investigate the store near the electronics first.
Fred steps out of the shadows. I feel crime afoot.
Duncan just follows you behind.
I also sense this. Whoa! What the fuck?
Anyway, you're just going to look at the electronics.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Riolu see if he can try to sense anything with his aura.
All right. Have him make an intelligence check.
Well, he has no bonuses. I know that much.
I apologize.
Yeah, it's a Riolu.
Yeah.
Not terrible. 16 on the die.
Considering the fact that he's never seen a TV before, he is kind of like, what on earth is this? He's kind of adjusting to like human technology because this is the first time you've had him out in like near stuff.
Right.
He's just like investigating the box, just like tapping it with like his little claw part, nail part, whatever that thing is, appendage sticking out.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that maybe he can feel the presence of another Pokemon.
Anyway. So he's just sort of like tapping a TV. Eventually, it will just sort of like go. Abra will just sort of like turn the dial from like a commercial to like children's cartoons, and then Riola just gets distracted.
God damn it. Yeah,
He's an iPad kid. He's an iPad kid. Let's fucking go.
It's like a black. It's probably like some probably like puppet styled cartoon of like last year back in like his cowboy days, like before he became champion. It's probably just like adventures of him.
I just facepalm and be like, all right.
Think like Woody from like Toy Story. That kind of stuff.
I think I'm gonna have to come back tonight.
The Pyroar King.
I'm getting nothing from these two right now.
Well, Atom is just kind of just like looking around. He does seem to like every now and then just follow like flickering lights, but he doesn't seem to quite get a grasp on what the heck is happening.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to try to come back tonight and try to catch it in the act.
I'm thinking maybe we get Rio for this.
Okay.
You know what? Why don't we just bring everyone, actually?
Sure, we can do. Yeah, we'll let the group know, and we'll do a full stakeout.
All right. Anyway, we've been given free reign, so I'm just gonna be in the back. As he just goes into that employee-only area. And it is at this point where you see a Meowstic that has just sort of like just digging into its claws with like a psionic knife. The psionic knife is made out of like source stone crystal. As it just looks at you, winks at you, and then it's just called back by Abra.
Huh. He's been busy.
Yeah, I will let you know that thing is psychic dark.
Everyone's just getting so powerful.
It does have a covert gun.
What?
So, yeah, he has a Meowstic now. It's just like a little roguish creature.
I thought I heard it has a gun. I'm like, wait, what? It has a gun?
Covert cloak. Anyway.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah. I will. I guess we'll meet. I'll go meet back up with the gang and let them know.
All right.
I'll let Abra
Rio,
do.
Rio, what are you up to?
Still carrying the tree back.
Yeah, you eventually just lay like this uprooted tree down in front of the tavern. And we're just like looking at you. It's just like just staring at you, just like confused.
I'll show him the paper. It was on the board.
He just points at like the date.
I'm aware, but it was still on the board.
He just gestures to the board where it's just covered in like different papers.
Well, you should really take it down.
It was on the board. Someone else could have went and done this.
It just shakes its head.
Look, I don't know where I'm gonna move a tree now, so
he'll just like fire up his fist. It's just like on fire.
fine. I got other business anyway. I'm gonna head to the... I'm gonna go find... Atherin would have the, PC, right?
I presume so. Yeah, because you straight up said earlier that you did.
Yeah.
Then I'll go find him, because I am still thinking of the idea.
I'm pretty sure you're aware that he went over to the Basculin Pro Shop.
I would, yeah. So I'd head there.
Yeah. You probably just find him just like perusing the tech aisle. Probably just see him looking at some of the flickering black and white TVs.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother him.
You just see me trying to pull Riolu away from the kids show.
Yep.
Yeah. Riolu sees like cowboy stuff and he's totally down for that.
It's like, come on, we gotta get going. Come on, we need to. We'll come back later.
Eventually, Aber just figures out to help you and turns off the TV, and then Rio's just like, "Oh yeah, we were doing stuff."
Oh God. My Riolu has ADHD.
Amen. He's just like me for real.
Well, looks like he's having quite a lot of fun there.
What are you two doing? What are you two doing?
No, I would just inform Rio.
Who?
I assume us. I would just inform Rio of the situation. Be like, yeah, there's probably a Pokemon stock in this place, but can't really figure anything out right now. Thinking about gathering the group together, come back tonight, we stake out the place.
Yeah, then I'll scrap the plan I was planning to do then.
What were you planning on doing?
Well, I was intrigued by what he said. I was planning to talk to the rest, but
You do
Kinda
realize
interested.
you do realize I said tonight. It's like 9 a.m.
yeah, but I don't know how time works in there. I've not been in there. It could be
Are you
days,
actually walking
in just a
on
matter of an hour. Who knows?
So wait, where were you planning on going?
I was planning to test out the distortion realm.
I smack him.
Okay, now I'm
Give me
definitely
the-
going to do it.
You mean attack roll?
Amen.
Like unarmed
I was
strike?
playing-
Oh, wow, you got +9.
God.
Plus 9 would be 24.
Okay,
Yeah, no, you
definitely
hit.
Really, you just straight up take 7 damage from him. Like that just hurts.
Ow.
And I'm lunar, so
Yeah.
You know. So instead of your unarmed strike not dealing any damage, I'll just say it deals neutral damage. So we did forget about that.
so
Ow. First off.
you deserved it and
Second
you
off-
know it.
Suddenly me going off on my own doesn't make me a bad guy anymore.
Did you not hear Duncan say that the distortion ward was filled with monsters?
I also know that we have power up, and I was planning to have all 4 of us go in to cover each other.
First of all, dumb idea. Second of all, do you honestly think you convinced Fred to do that?
Okay, 3 of us.
Here, Red, watch me as I cut a hole in reality and go in.
4? No, I
You
can
want to
say
enter this
4
hole
because
in reality?
I could say 4 because Adam might join.
Do you think you're gonna convince Jace after he just straight up went all in against Duncan?
You'll just hear Fred in the distance. Hell no.
Yeah, but that's Duncan, not Ghost.
I'll tell you this right now, you can try to convince them, I'm not for it.
Alright, well, like I said, I'm gonna put that off because we're gonna worry about that. About staying out here and buying whatever this is.
Alright, you doing anything?
I'll turn on my eye.
Alright, give me a perception check. You got a +4.
Might as well. God. 5?
It is a natural 1.
Yeah.
So you're just looking around, and suddenly, just like probably like an eyelash is just like in your eye, and you're just like, ah. So you don't get anything.
Ah, your slap actually affected me!
Well, no, it's just like something got in your eye. Like that thing that just happens to some people, I don't fucking know.
Aha! Rones, look for me!
Have Rones give me a wisdom check, I guess?
I like his is a little bit higher than mine. No, it's the exact same.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if another eyelash.
Well, what did he get?
7.
7.
God.
Rones just looks at you, it's just like,
Oh!
Something's in my eye. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but I don't see anything.
Okay.
Just
We'll
giving
just
you a
have to come
hard
back
time.
later. We'll just come back later. Ah. I
mean, it's just like probably like some dust or something's in your eye. You just like rub it and you're good. Like it's not that bad. It's not that debilitating.
Anyway. Well, I guess since we got the day, I'll head back out into the forest and maybe train up one of my Pokemon.
Alright, you head off into the forest. What route do you go on?
Not the bad guy anymore.
Definitely not the bad guy anymore.
I'll take my chances on Route 19.
I've been absolved of my sins.
I'll take my chances with Route 19.
Yeah, just give me a minute. My brother's in my room.
I posted a
Sorry
GIF
about
in
that.
general.
Alright.
That's what has happened to
where
me.
are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to Route 19.
Alright. Let me just change the music. Alright.
Sorry, y'all. Had a couple people walk in. Had to take care of a few things.
All good.
You're all good. I got slapped.
As you head on in to Route 19, are you just like sticking to the path? Like, how far are you going?
Well, I feel confident, so I probably just go off the path and just explore.
You're going off the path?
Yep.
Or are you... Alright.
I trust my survival.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Alright, come on. Not 13.
Right. As you sort of like head out into like this forest, with your 13, you completely miss the 3 impidimps that immediately start tailing you.
Okay.
And they're all gonna make sleight of hands against your passive perception now. So they have a DC of 14, so they have +4 to their sleight of hand checks. Alright, 19. 15. And 17. Alright. The consequences of going out. Yeah, let's see. You don't have too much. Wait, have your soul coins already been taken?
Yeah, you already took them
God.
the last session.
Alright, what else do you have? Huh. You don't have a lot. Like, okay, do you have, like, stuff in your inventory? Like, regular stuff? Okay. Let's see. Alright. A weapon is quite easy to notice be taken. Alright, I assume you have, like, food and stuff on your inventory.
Probably.
Roll me, 3d12. And they have, what, +1? Yeah, they do.
That is fairly high, I think. Can I please be given 23?
23. All right. Subtract 24 polka dollars from your inventory.
Okay.
As they just like, they're just like doing Mission Impossible stuff. They're like they're doing like the fucking circus thing where they like hold each other's ankles as they just slowly like slink down, grab your wallet, remove like a couple of coins, and then just like place it back without you noticing. Oh, they took a
Okay.
fair bit. 24 is quite a bit.
I think
But
I'm right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna think I did.
I don't know, mate. 24 out of like what did you have before?
I had 112.
That does not seem right. Hold on.
Like
Minus
I said,
24 is up. Yeah, that is right. Damn. Sorry, mate.
okay.
You went out. You know the threats in these woods, man. These things are everywhere. They're such a menace.
Okay.
Actually, you have Sir Reginald with you. I forgot.
This
Sir
is true.
Reginald's gonna make a perception check. 14. Oof. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's his passive?
Actually, wait, what is he as like a Honech? His passive is like a that I need to actually look at him in Honech form because that's what we would base off of, not physical. Sir Reginald. Oh. Alright, well, that sucks. Alright, well,
Is it worse than mine?
well, he would normally have a +1, but in the sword form he has +0, so unfortunate.
Okay.
So
So 13
I
as well.
apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I apologize. But these things will
And I
happen.
assume I do not find any Pokemon?
No.
Cool.
But as you are walking, I assume you eventually make your way back to the path after finding nothing.
Yeah,
Alright.
I would.
Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Now I get 23. Thank you.
Alright. You see a pond? Just sort of like off to the side of the road. There are some like trees that part away from it. Seems a little out of place.
I'll go investigate it.
Alright. You approach this pond. What exactly do you do?
Does it look out of place?
I mean, it's a pond like right off the side of the path. And there just aren't really any trees around it. Like, normally, there wouldn't really be, like, a pond. There would normally be, like, a little stream leading to it. It's also, like, the size of, like, a kiddie pool.
I'm going to investigate it.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
16.
Alright. It is fresh water. Surprisingly clear. Like, it doesn't seem to be dirty or anything. Just seems to be clear, like, fresh water.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well. Uh...
Let's see.
This is entirely your call. I'm
I
interested in
know.
seeing what you do.
Um. I'm going to have Tank out.
Tank comes out. Okay.
I'll have him be on the
Do you have
ready.
anyone else out right now?
I probably would have Rones out, just for extra insurance, just in case if I do run into a fight.
So
And
Rones
do
and
need
Tank are
a
out. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to, knowing that I have a dagger, I'm going to touch the water with it.
Okay, you dip your dagger in the water and nothing happens.
Okay, it's an actual lake.
It's more of a
Pond,
like the size of a
right.
kiddie pool.
It's okay, it's an actual pond. Can I see anything in it?
Do you look into the pond?
Yes.
All right. What do you expect to see?
I don't know. Small
How
fish
about this? What
Pokemon?
is something you want to see?
I
Let me
mean,
rephrase that.
I mean, I'd be interested in a Dynamo.
Kind of. Okay. Give me a second. Let me see if I have that anywhere. This is gonna be interesting. I think a Dynamo. Okay, okay, definitely not an effect stat block. But if you were to look for that, you would see like a glimmer, sort of like a half like visible version of one. Sort of like a how do I put this? Like it's see-through. And you just sort of see like a school of them like swimming in this like tiny little pond.
I want to Arcana check the pond.
Please do.
And because I really want to make sure I do this, I'm going to cash in the 1 help for my mom.
Okay, I believe that gives you a plus 12, I believe.
Yes. 26.
Alright, this is a pawn that lures people in. It shows you what you want in the hopes that you would touch it yourself and be sucked into it. If you are sucked into it, it will lead you to a hag. Common Fey Trap.
Round's Thunderbolt the pond.
Okay. Roll damage, I guess.
A 2d12. If 16 damage.
Alright, you deal 16 damage to a pond of water. It does really much nothing but electrify the water for like a bit, and then it just eventually just dissipates. Rones, what is
Okay.
something you desire to see as you look into this pond and as you fire a thunderbolt into it? What is something Rones desires?
That is a good question. Huh. I don't know.
I don't know why, but now I'm just expecting like a Mischievous, but one of those like really long legs with like the legging things, the netting. Just like a pair of those. I don't know why, but that just came to my mind.
Yeah, I guess a family. An actual family, like a loving wife. I don't know.
You just see as like a female Gengar or something, like a little
Oh,
kid, ghastly with like a little hat. I guess I
yeah,
don't know.
sure.
Would yeah. I'm sorry. I did not mean
Yeah,
to
no.
derail that like that. But I presume you stop him from grabbing that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, from touching the pond.
Return, both of you.
As you attempt to return your Pokemon, your capture devices fail to return. It seems once a Pokemon is released, they can't be called back. Device isn't broken or anything, it's just not, like, registering.
Rones, come back to my hand.
Roan will go back. Right,
I will
you,
then proceed to
sent...
try and...
Sorry,
I was
I
going to say...
forgot, you have, someone else out. Fuck, who?
I will then proceed to try and pick up my Grottle.
Oh, yeah, Tank. Yeah, Tank, for whatever reason, is not able to be called back. It seems like your technology just isn't working right now. For some reason. You're not entirely sure, but your magical means of recalling a creature works.
Okay. Like I said, I will proceed to then just lift my Grottle, if I can.
I mean, he's pretty slow. He hasn't quite made his way over to the pond. I assume you just, like, step in his way and it's just like, well, this way.
Yeah.
And do you move on from the pond?
Yes.
Alrighty.
And now, wary of that, I'm definitely going to be a lot more careful as I continue to explore.
In which direction? Towards town or away from town?
Continuing towards... out.
Alright. As you keep walking, you eventually make your way over to an identical pond.
Nope. Not doing that.
Yep. I assume you turn around?
Yes.
Alright. You continue to backtrack and you eventually come across the same pond.
You know what? I'm just going to sit down and think on this. I will eventually find a way out. If not, I have my own ways.
Roddle probably hasn't noticed you've sat down and he will just keep going. And eventually he will approach you from behind.
Oh, Tank.
Yeah, Tank.
Come lay down by me.
Yeah, but you notice he went in the direction towards town, and then he came back towards you in the direction away from town.
Yes, I'm aware. Which is why I'm taking the time to sit down and think.
Anyway, Rio's stuck in the loop now,
it.
so what are the rest of you doing? I've just thrown Rio into a loop.
I think Jace is still talking to his sister. Maybe we should do something about that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you some time to ponder on what you want to do. So Jace, what are you up to? It's been a while. Let's get to you.
Probably getting to the point where we're doing stuff at Goldcrest and the story of everything that's been going on. It'll just kind of we'll catch up where Jace is like ending up talking about that whole conflict.
Yeah, your sister thus far has been like a mix of like intrigue and slight horror.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
You're dumping the trauma of like 5 adults onto her.
Yeah.
I assume you're not leaving out any details?
Probably not. It's my sister. I trust her.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, no, Rio went and fought 2 Zoroarks and won.
I would say 1, but...
But yeah,
I
that's
won against the first.
pretty much what's been going
barely
on.
won against the second.
That's pretty much what's been going on since I started traveling from Og here. How long has it been? Is there like an actual time frame that we have?
I feel like it's been like a couple years since you and your mother left, like at the very least.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
that's-
exactly how long it's been, but at the very least, like a few years.
Yeah, and then how long have we actually been traveling? It's only been like 2 months. A month.
I think like my calendar wise, like 3, maybe 3 months now.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
So, yeah.
Let me look at it, cause I'm pretty sure you guys started back in. Okay, you guys would have started in Ventus. It is now Luna, so it's been like 3 months now. So you guys started on the 13th, because I know you guys got to Dragain when Drago started.
You've been through a lifetime in 3 months. That's pretty crazy.
Okay, so it's been like 2 months, with in our calendar, almost like a little over a month in our calendar.
Okay. But yeah, he'll trail off from that and see what she
Yeah.
says.
There's not really much one can say to all of that.
Yeah,
To be
that's
honest.
fair. Jace will just like wait like a minute or two to just let her kind of like absorb all of that information because he knows it's a lot. I will retroactively.
She has found out about the afterlife, the existence of demons, multiple source stones. The fact that the Lunarch is real.
Yeah.
To her, it was pretty much just like a one of those bad fairy tale things. I don't know. Like, if you misbehave, the Lunarch will take you at night. I don't know. Though it is a documented event, so it's kind of fair.
I will have Kakarot out just next to me while I'm talking about it, just so she can see him again, because...
She's probably just like, resorted to like petting him.
Yeah, that's fair. He's a comfort animal. Jace will then produce a couple of the source shards that he has and just be like, I've come across these. I've been making Pokeballs out of them. I know that Olympia had somebody doing that for her, but I'm doing it for my friends now.
Yeah, I don't tell anyone this, but on my final team, I may have had a few of those done.
Okay, I see you. Yeah, I've been getting kind of good with my hands in terms of tinkering with stuff and building stuff. So we're planning on going down to Professor Plum at some point to say hi.
Yeah, I know the Basculin Pro Shop, they do regular deals with him.
Yeah, so I've heard. We picked up a portable PC from them, but
See him with his stolen prototype.
yeah. I did want to ask you. Part of the reason I went on the journey was to find everybody, and maybe hopefully try to fix things. But I don't even know why the whole family split apart. Do you know? Because Mom would never tell me.
Our grandfather, he found a source of power in those mountains to the east, sort of like south of Lichtreach. He found one of these source stones there, quite a large one, and he defeated the Guardian alongside it, and well, he's harnessed that power for himself, and let's just say it's not in the balance of nature. He's been using it for his own personal gain, and well, our dad inherited that.
I see.
He and his guardian are siphoning power from that mountain from the creature that once lived there. We don't know where it went, but it flew away one day, and it has left a permanent storm there, and as retribution for what our family did.
I see. Do you know what that creature was? Because I'd probably want to steer clear of it a little bit until I could handle it.
We don't know what exactly it is. It appears to be somewhat humanoid. It has like arms, but it seems its lower body seems to be like some form of like storm cloud. We're not entirely sure what it is.
I see.
There have
Okay.
been legends of it, and supposedly it has siblings. So, player knowledge.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna roll like
Thunderous. Player knowledge, Thunderous used to live here. Your family showed up when, hey, we can harness this for electricity. And basically drove him from his home.
Aspen, did you mention an Amorous to us?
He doesn't know what they're called. He just basically says, like, hey, there are these set of guardians that are all siblings.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check really quickly.
You can do history if that's better.
Yeah. I just want to roll and see if Jace would, like, put 2 and 2 together and realize, hey, those are one of the siblings that Athrun talked about.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me a history check. You got +6.
I rolled a 19 total.
Yeah, Athrun met it.
Yeah.
AKA the Arbiter of the, I believe it's Windbolt Storm?
Yeah, Jace will be like, he'll think for a second, and he'll be like, that sounds like something that vaguely resembles something that one of my friends met. Seems like it's the sibling of whatever he met.
Hold on a minute, let me see if I can find it. Thunderous. Let's see. Windbolt Storm, yeah. So, Arbiter of the Windbolt Storm. That is the Guardian Athrun spoke to. Based on his description of it, you kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Yeah, he met one of my friends, Athrun, he met that thing. So I'm going to be running into it in the future here, because something we're planning on doing is going up to those ruins to do something with the Scions or Guardians or whatever it is for the Electric Stone and the Fire Stone.
I am barely involved in that. Miss Havenwalker just decided to give me this stone wardenhood, she called it, just to help me run the gym.
Yeah, no, you don't have to come for that. I'm just that's where we're going to be headed after that tower.
Yeah.
But yeah, my goal, hopefully I can get everybody back together. I'm a little nervous to see Dad again, but we'll see how that goes.
I'll let you know he does run the gym, and he does use that stone he found.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
He has a guardian of his own. Basically, I'm pretty sure there are 2 of those stones.
The electric ones?
Yes.
Interesting. I thought there was only 1.
Miss Olympia did say there was 1 at the ruins you're talking about, and then there's 1 at the mountain below Lichtreach.
Interesting. Okay.
Dad has good information the warden from there. And from what I know, it's unlike any Pokemon we have ever seen before.
Well, I guess I'll have to go check it out at some point. Is there any questions you have for me that you want to know? You should go see Mom.
I'll see if I can get some time away from the gym. Maybe we can bring her over here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty far stretch, but you should
based on what you said as an oak here, I think it's best she comes here.
Yeah.
I don't want whatever you ran into up there coming for her.
That's fair. I know that's another thing we as a group are planning on doing is going to take care of that Kyurem that's up there.
You don't know what a Kyurem is.
Okay, that monster up there. I thought we knew. That's my B.
No.
Yeah, whatever that monster is up there, we're planning on taking a visit towards it. sometime in the future.
Well, based on what I've heard from you, you seem to be getting stronger and stronger. Hopefully by the time you get to that, you're more than enough to take it out.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We're taking it kind of slow to get up there, but as a group, we're all pretty strong together. We kind of help each other out, so we've been friends for years now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you guys have each other's backs. Cut to Rio, who's just stuck in a loop.
For the most part.
I will figure out a way out of this.
For the most part,
mess
some
around
of
and
us
find
cause
out,
more
Rio.
problems.
There, man.
Some of us cause more problems than others, but you know, not me. You know me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I assume by that time, a couple hours have passed by now.
Yeah, Jace will give her like a tight hug and bid a farewell to her.
Yeah, she'll hug you back.
Jace will probably link her in the hug for a little bit before pulling back and just turning and waving to her as he walks away and just being like, "This won't be the last you'll see of me. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon."
Yeah, feel free to come by.
Will do. Write me a letter sometime. Maybe I'll see it.
Hopefully I can figure out where you're going.
Well...
I mean, I know where you're going, but hopefully I can figure out where you'll be.
I'm sure it'll find me. Take care.
I'll just send one to every town.
Good idea. And then Jace will head out.
Yeah.
Krokorok following close behind.
Yeah. He seems vastly interested in the mentioning of your father having a warden.
Yeah, Jace is too, don't worry.
Yeah.
And Jace will probably start looking around for Athrun.
You probably find him and Atom outside of the Ascalon Pro shop. Right, I'll say you're dragging that. You're probably coming back from like delivering that Tyrantrum back to its family. You can give yourself $30.
What's up, Athrun? Just got back from traumatizing my sister.
Right, doing the Tyrantrum.
Yeah, that's you know what I meant to say.
Okay.
What?
Okay, you said $30.
Yeah, $30.
Okay.
What have you been up to?
We went into the mart, tried to figure out what's going on. Nothing is being kind of active right now, so we're thinking about maybe coming back tonight, stake out the place, figure out what's going on.
Wait. Pause. Rewind. Is it not him?
It's not.
There was a...
They're suspecting an electric type.
Jace will rub his hands together. Guy that looks like a fly. Interesting. Okay. Because there was a post up yesterday that I just assumed was him and I took it down.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, I took it down for you. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
It just gives you like a...
Just returns the phone.
Yeah.
So what's your plan, Athrun?
Well, I guess we have to wait till night, and I think just stake out anything that's electronic in the store. Because apparently what they said is they try to watch the security cameras, and the moment stuff happens, they get cut off and don't turn back on till the morning.
Okay.
Like correction, it cuts off for like probably like a minute, and then it just returns.
Do you think...
But it just happens like constantly whenever something would happen until morning.
Yeah, you want to say Fred shows up just about the time Chase does.
He's probably just like... You're probably just like counting the coins you've just got. So I keep putting polka dollars or coins.
Do you think like bringing a couple electric types with maybe it could help feel for where it is?
Could be. I'm gonna bring Riolu. Maybe he can try to feel it out. Abra seems insistent on bringing Rio.
I thought he could help.
How would he help?
I don't know. Pete has that weird eye.
I mean, if it's not a ghost type and it's an electric type, I don't know how he would help.
I don't know.
We'll be fine without him.
Like he said before, the eye sees things even if they're not ghost.
Has he said that?
Yeah.
I never see stuff that is invisible.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, like he has seen invisible things with that eye.
Where is Rio?
No
I
idea.
was just about to ask.
And then I'll look
I
at both
I
of
think he
you.
went to like go train or something.
Okay, so he went by himself. I'll look at both of you. I don't want to hear another gripe about me going off by my own. Ever.
Oh, don't worry, you won't. Get this, guys. Rio wants to go to the distortion world.
Jace will throw up his hands. I'm not a villain anymore. I've been absolved.
You are. Before you start, you guys disappeared for weeks. Rio wants to go to the distortion world. I walked barely outside of town. Don't get started with me, Jason.
When did I disappear for weeks?
You did go to Los Raja, but
Yeah,
that wasn't for
that
weeks.
was
That
2
was
days.
only for like a couple days.
It was,
That was planned. That was a
And
planned thing.
You still were gone for a while. We
You-
barely stepped outside of town.
Fred, you gave me the okay to do it. I just want to put that out there.
Not.
You didn't say no when I asked about going.
I did not say yes.
Okay, well, then we're square. All right.
Look, Abra
This is really.
will like cut in. It's just like, look, it happened already. Let's just drop it.
Also, I didn't go on. I went with Abra. All right, I'm done.
Anyway,
Over don't count. All right.
Anyway, Rio's gone. We like.
I mean,
where-
I will figure out a way.
He's strong. He can probably figure it out on his own.
That's it.
all right, Rio.
Nice through worlds.
Rio. We're gonna go back to you real quick. What are you up
Yep.
to?
I would have attempted to try walking both ways a couple more times before just giving up and saying,
You keep.
"Oh, I
going
wanted to do
that
this."
pond. You keep going like up to that pond.
They can't keep me trapped if I go this way. Slice.
You want to slice into the distant world.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
All right. Give me an attack roll against the fabric of reality.
So
I've
is
never
that just
did
my shadow side damage?
Attack roll. The fabric
Attack
of
roll,
reality
okay.
has an AC.
11.
All right, you do sort of like swing your scythe through the air. You do manage to get like a tiny little cut, but reality just seems to like repair itself. It seems like you're really gonna have to tear in there if you want to get some real damage in.
Okay, noticing where it did, I'll strike the same place a second time.
Real quick, I need to do something. As you make a tiny cut in reality,
Oh,
2 souls will escape from the distortion world and just fly out. And they will just like
I would.
fly off into the distance, like
Dude,
into the air.
That's Malum and Bellator. I'm calling it.
can I try and grab them?
What's your DC for your ghost thingy?
For my command undead? Yeah,
Or,
technically, yeah.
Give me a minute. I need to find your ghost
That
abilities.
is 8
you
plus
have
attuned creature's level.
Okay,
So
I'm just gonna say these commoners are like level 1, so
19 minus them. So DC 18.
okay. These are just like commoners. Like, yeah. Okay, 5 and 4. Okay.
Halt.
So, yeah.
Go into the hand.
Alright, you just suck 2 random souls in your hand. They just seem to be
I'll
like
figure
random
out them
people.
later.
They just appear to be
I'll
like
figure out
random
them.
people.
Okay.
Throwing it
Definitely
out
need to be more
there is still
careful.
that little pond.
Well. I can't talk to them today. But my mom's inside the stone. And Sir Reginald is looking at me. I cannot
Yeah,
do that.
you do have Sir Reginald with you. I'll throw that out there. Almost forgot about that.
Do you have any idea how to get out of this loop?
We appear to be trapped in some form of magical spell. I'm not entirely sure. This was more Taipei's specialty, not mine.
Then me doing what I'm doing is probably the best thing for me to do.
Well, this may not be the greatest of ideas, but it's pretty much our only other option. We could always speak to the hag. I will warn you, they will try to make a deal with you. It won't be good.
Because our Pokey is coins, I will grab one of my Pokey, and I'll flip it.
Okay.
Heads, I go and try again in the Distortion Realm. Tails, I go to the hag.
Alright. Flip a coin. Heads.
I will attempt another crack.
Alright. Attack roll against the fabric of reality. I can never say that without laughing. Yeah, plus
Come
8.
on! 12.
Alright, that hits, meaning you can now roll damage.
I was 1 off.
I know.
10.
10 damage. Alright, that is the threshold you need. As you just cut this hole in reality, much like a black hole, everything around you is sucked in, including the water from that pond, preceded by a forest hag, much to her surprise, as her cut. A lot's about to happen. Give me a minute, let me switch the music. Where's the distortion world? Yeah. As this hole in reality, this rift, we shall call it, sucks in the entirety of this demi-plane you accidentally wandered into. As your cut in reality expands to absorb this entire demi-plane. As another island has been added to the distortion world, in which case there is a hag. You do see a cottage with like a stone path leading from this from the pond, and there is a hag, and she just looks at you really furious.
You did this.
Are you insane? Cutting a hole in the fabric of reality in a demi-plane? What is wrong with you?
You didn't let me
You
out.
haven't even seen what you've brought us to?
Oh,
Rio.
I'm aware where we're at.
Rio, roll me a D100.
Yes. Okay. This is the interesting die.
She is also gonna roll a D100. 15 from you. Okay. I will get to you in a
I'm kind
second.
of terrified by that.
Alright, I need to see what she rolls. 2d10. Here we go. Oh! This is either 1 or 100. Let me just see. I'm just gonna roll to see which one's which.
Oh!
Oh! So... that is 1.
Oh no!
As this hag is just ready, pulling up like a staff to beat you, from behind, you see a black tendril with sort of like a red, barbed, and serrated spike stab through her back and continue forward as you see her very soul torn from her body until it is just ripped down. And she just falls into that deepest and blackest part of that void down below. And that was perfectly timed, good God. As for you...
Okay, I would have said actions cause consequences, but that seemed a little much.
Yeah. Her soul is devoured, and Primal Giratina gains quite a few things. Advantage on his next attack roll. He gets to roll 1 hit die of temp HP. And that lady's soul is now a thrall under his command. Okay.
Oh,
Or, well, he
God.
can regain a hit die of HP. Okay. Yep. As, she did get a
Hope
1,
you
so
enjoyed that.
your roll no longer matters, as the entire distortion world will have silenced, as the Keeper of Hades did awaken a little bit. Real?
I think it might be time for me to leave.
So Reginald is just like, we need to go right now.
Yep. I will turn around to see if my cut is still there.
No, when you made your cut, you basically shunted that demi-plane into the distortion world. Meaning you basically brought the entire loop you were trapped in there. And you basically just removed that part from reality.
Cool.
So,
is there anything else around me besides the loop?
random, like,
And the
floating
cottage.
islands. Random floating islands dot the landscape everywhere. You do see an upside-down mountain, sort of like where Sleop Mountain would be. It just seems to be, like, upside down and just, like, going downward. Sort of like where Dithay Tower would be, there is, like, a... sort of like a broken ruins of, like, a tower. However, that is surrounded by just all manner of creatures of ghost variety, just flying around on patrol. However, you are far enough away.
Yep, no. Okay.
But, yeah. You do see that tendril just going back down into that abyss. As it does seem to be locked in place. It can reach within its own realm, however, it can never go outside as golden chains keep it in place.
I
As
would
each
know that
tendril
is my
locked.
spawn, right?
You are immediately and abundantly aware of the presence of the Scion of the Ghost Source Stone. Right there. It is held in place by 20 golden chains. Each of these chains seems to be infused with some form of Source Stone. And it is just held in place.
I hope you enjoyed your meal. And I'll make a cut. Trying to get out.
I knew that was gonna happen. Rio, what is your offering?
My offering?
Yeah. You can't just leave without giving something up. Think of it like a black hole. You need to get rid of something in order to escape its, like, grasp. Like, you know, you shed some mass, and then you're just, like, shunted out. I believe that's how space works. I know that's a thing, I just don't remember what it's called.
What do I have?
I'll throw it out there, you did just collect 2 souls.
This is true. Actually, am I ever gonna need that thrall again? I probably will.
Just throw Caligo in.
I really just seriously decided on that, but no, I'm gonna throw the 2 souls down in there.
You release them from your tombstone, and they're just, like, looking at you. They just seem to be, like, farmer-esque individuals. And because you have Reginald, that you can actually understand them as they plead for their lives.
Oh.
And they get on, like, their hands and knees, just like, please, no! Please, we'll give you whatever we can. Please, don't. We don't want to go in there. Please. Sir, show mercy. As 2 black tendrils will arise from that void down below. Your choice.
Sorry.
please, no! And they're just, like, sucked down as their souls are absorbed by the Keeper of Hades. God of Distortion.
You are lucky Fred's not there.
Lord
Rio.
of the Lost. In which case, you're permitted to leave. You've given him a sufficient offering of 2 souls for your 1.
I will walk out.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed.
Yeah, you just make another hole.
Okay. Should I make the attack to tear it open again, or am I just allowed to?
You're not under stress this time. I'll allow you to leave.
Okay. I will do so.
Yep. Alright. You managed to exit the distortion world, and once again, you are on a path. Where there once was a pond, there is now a empty little hole in the ground. Where there was water. But it's now empty, so... yeah. You're no longer in a loop, if that helps.
I need
and
to
Grottle's just staring at you as he just saw you be sucked into a hole and then come out. I rolled in the background for him. He made his save to not get sucked in. I also rolled for you. You didn't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies.
That makes sense. But then again, I was full on ready to just go in there anyway, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he just flat out crit, so I was just like, oh shit, alright, he gets out. Really good.
Cool.
The shit, because I was worried, because, okay, you don't have tank for a fight, but hey, he did crit his dexterity check, so that helps.
Yeah. Well.
But,
I will attempt to return him. Return?
Yeah. You're out of the demi-plane unless your Pokeballs work again.
Okay.
And
I need to go lay down.
That is where I'm gonna call it. Oh boy.
I think you should have hit me harder.
To go back to town.
After I really think you should have hit me harder.
I'm sorry, the hag rolled a 1 on the D100. It was not.
Holy crap!
It was not expecting her to roll a 1 on that.
Oh!
Wow! Let me see what you would have encountered. Let me see what you would have encountered. What did you get? 15?
I rolled a 15. I got a 15.
Alright. Oh, you would have gotten one of my custom Ultra Beasts, not the not a UB12, but a UB56.
Well, don't tell me anything, because
I'm not.
Who knows? There's a future chance I could just fight it later.
It's not fun. Think of it... Well, you know what? I'll give you a hint. It's Tentacrusher, but worse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That, but worse.
Okay. God.
But anyway, you get a glimpse into the distortion world. You get to see
And of my Scion.
Yeah. A bit closer than expected. And now that you've seen him, things may happen. But don't worry about that. We will worry about that when you go to sleep.
Oh, God. Okay.
When Rio sleeps next, he may or may not receive nightmares. Or perhaps visions, however you want to see them.
Okay.
But, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
You almost got 2 peasants. And then you... Oh, man, you could have made a deal with the hag to just have her release you. It wouldn't have been a fair deal by any means, but... Probably would have been better than what'll happen.
It's like I said, and I know that this flips back to me. Actions had consequences. She trapped me in there, she received what she needed. But I also did stuff.
You looked into the puddle and thus trapped yourself in her demiplane. When you looked into that puddle, you basically magically was walking in circles, pretty much. Because you were just constantly being drawn back to that puddle, or pond, or whatever the hell.
Yeah, you kept saying that. I'm like, no. I know not to touch that. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, but you still
I'm
looked
lucky
at
enough.
it, and that's what got
I
you.
realized. I was lucky enough that I had the brilliant idea to use a dagger instead of my hand, like I wanted to.
Had you touched that, you would have been dragged into the puddle and come out the other side to her cottage. So she would have just tried to make a deal with you.
Oh, God.
And she would have just like released you based on well, mainly you would have had to give up something, basically.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely gave up something.
Yeah.
Some of my sanity's gone.
No.
And not mechanically, but I'm going to now play real like he lost a little bit of sanity by watching that.
We keep
Hey,
telling you not to mess around with that stuff, man.
You did sacrifice 2 peasants. The fact that you had Sir Reginald makes it so much worse.
Yeah, I know,
because at the very least,
I was like,
if you didn't have him, you just wouldn't have been able to understand what they were saying. But you had him, so you were able to understand his ancient language.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, the good news is, I have my ghost stone. It takes him a day before I can hear him. This is fine. Oh yeah, no, Sir Reginald made sure he heard that. Great.
Yeah.
Great, now I feel bad. I feel worse now. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. To be honest, I was saving that for the entire party to be going down Route 19, but you know what? I think it's better that you did it alone.
Great. I've lost soul coins, I've lost sanity, I've lost money. Man! I hate this town!
Yeah.
I don't want to be in this town anymore.
Can't say you weren't warned.
I mean, it wasn't even in the town, it was on Route 19.
I know!
Yeah. I will throw it out there. When you got into this distortion world, you were able to sense, like, its own version of source stones.
Okay.
Like, the distortion world has its own set of source stones, basically. Throwing that out there.
Okay. But everything backed off when Giratina spawned in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
Because nothing wants to be near that.
I am glad you rolled low there. And just got those 2 souls. Oh my god. Like, I don't know what you would have had to, who you would have gotten rid of. I mean, probably Caligo, but good god.
Yeah, no, that literally was the idea. I was like, I mean, Caligo, but I mean, crap, having a plus 12 and
1 soul for 1.
Help.
1 soul for 1 though.
Yeah.
My apologies, but Giratina's a thirsty bitch. But anyway, that I've called it here. We can discuss.
Why? As I said, Athen, you should have crit when you hit me. You should have crit when you hit me.
But you're immune to crits.
God dang it! That's right!
You're immune to critical hits.
That's right! My armor because of my mother! Right! That's right! I forgot about that!
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, hold on. I do need an Arcana check from you before we, like, close things out.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
Alright, you are able to close that gate of distortion.
Oh! Oh!
Forgot about that. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. You are able to
I'm so thankful I was able to do that.
Yeah, you're just able to, like, hold your ghost stone out, and you just, like, just close that,
that.
Yeah. I almost forgot about that. That would have been bad.
Oh!
At that point, just things could come out if they wanted to, and, some things in there aren't really the best. Alright, but, let's talk about something else. I guess next session will be you guys in the freaking, what do you call it?
Shopping center.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that'll be part of next session. I don't really know.
Yeah, that was a little more lighthearted.
Yeah. It was lighthearted until Rio sacrificed 2 people to the god of death, but hey, whatever.
Yeah. You better never tell Fred about that, or he will kill you.
I mean...
Oh, trust me? I ain't planning to go back there for a while!
If it helps, Sir Reginald will basically be like, you had no other option. He gets it. He's not necessarily happy about it, but what other choice did you really have? He understands.
The fact his mother was still in the stone! That's what also makes this worse!
Well, you sent the 2 souls out, and they saw, basically, the god of death. They were swirling around for who knows how long. So basically, the distortion world is, like, thousands upon hundreds of thousands of souls just swirling around Giratina, and he will pick them out at random. So you never know when you, like, forever die. And he relishes in the torture of that.
Right. So in a way, I gave them mercy.
No, not really.
I know not, but also kind of.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say that, actually.
I know I messed
I'm
up.
not gonna...
Wait till next session.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, cause... Yeah, that... No. I'm not doing that.
Oh, God.
But anyway, you managed to learn a few things about your family, Jace. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Don't really have much
Yeah.
to say about it, because it was all... There's not really a whole ton to talk about it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
your father has a set of electric.
I guess finding out that there's 2 electric source stones is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I thought there was only one.
I did put 2, because I have that mountain and I have Zekrom, so... That was always a thing. But yeah, next session, hopefully, we can move on from Seog. Get your guys' stuff done in Seog, and maybe we head on over to Lichtreach. Because I'm... Jace, I do want to work with Lichtreach with you, actually.
That would be cool.
Like, we can collaborate on that. That way you can have a hand in the creation of your hometown.
I'm just glad I finally got to talk to my sister. We've been here for 3 sessions.
Yeah, that has needed to happen. I am going to try to speed things up a little bit, because I think I've overcorrected from Goldcrest Manor.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a happy medium. I think it's been nice to have like a little bit of a break from just being breakneck, flying through the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like spending 5+ sessions in a town is a little long.
Yeah, because we've been here since, what, session 27? I think session 27 was, you guys leaving the, or was the aftermath of Goldcrest, I think. Because I think session 27 item, then deciding to go to Seog.
Yeah, we've been here for a little while now.
Yeah, because 28, 20, and now 29, so 2 sessions, not the worst, but...
Yeah, there's
I think it's...
I think
I know... I think it feels like a lot longer because I've done so many gym sessions.
Yeah, that definitely adds on top of it.
Yeah, I think that's what's made this feel so long to me.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. Depends on the town, but maybe like three sessions in a town seems about good.
Yeah.
Gives them enough time to explore and kind of dive deep into stuff. Kind of overstaying our welcome.
Rio's just gonna head back to like chips, pastries, and just stress eat.
Yeah. Yeah. He really wishes he was 21 now.
Yeah.
He's seen things. He wants to forget about them.
Duncan, any thoughts on him?
Red does not like him at all.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. Definitely interesting, but yeah, he's very antagonistic, and yeah, Red refuses to get along with him. Seems like a giant butthole.
The Darkstone is sort of like the dark side of the Force. Like, it offers great power, but the power is also intoxicating to where it can, like, make you do bad things. But he's not, like... He's sort of like a necessary evil. Like, where Will Freeze just does, like, bad things for the sake of bad things. This guy does bad things, but he also, like, makes it so where light and darkness don't destroy each other.
Yeah, Wolfie's more like, oh yeah, I like doing evil things. It's cool. This guy's more of like the end justifies the mean.
Yeah, basically. Basically, Wilfrey's like fear, causing fear into the hearts of like everyone. This guy's just like the absence of light. Because there needs to be darkness, or else light will envelop everything, and then there will be nothing.
Batman versus Joker.
I guess. I don't know. But, yeah.
I think I was actually kind of looking forward to the Tyrantrum battle, and I was like, oh, let me see where this goes.
I had that Baneri doll as an option, because I figured that whole thing was for Rio. I was thinking, okay, he's probably not going to use the doll, but if he's smart enough, I'll leave it as an option. Because I was going to predict that you were just going to go headfirst and battle the thing, and who knows how that would have went. I don't really know. That thing would hit like a truck, but it's also got 3 points of exhaustion, so yeah, if it hits, it'll hurt.
But I will like to say this,
then you
that
just
was
whipped
really
out the
good
doll.
planning.
Yeah, but then you whipped out the doll, and I'm just like, alright, shit. I mean, I made that, so yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? This would actually fit Fred's character. He kind of resolves
It really
without a
did.
whole bunch of violence.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
Not it didn't go as I intended, but hey, I mean it works.
I think that's definitely that's a Fred moment. I'm very proud of that moment for him.
That was a really cool moment for you, Fred. I'm glad that you were able to get that. I think it really was important for your character.
Yeah.
I think it's a good step in the right direction towards what you're trying to do with your character as a Pokemon Ranger, and I really hope that you get more chances to flesh that out for your character, because it's really cool to see you start growing into your own thing.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed it because I think Fred's been through like so much crap. Like he started this journey, want to be like lighthearted. I want to go out and enjoy the world, like make friends with people in Pokemon. Now he's like fighting demons and doing all this other crap. Being able to solve something without violence, it's a nice break.
Oh yeah.
I think that fits him.
I was tempted to swap out that whole thing on Route 19 with like a Wooper I was desperately looking for like a Whooper stat block, but I found it now. Now that it's over, I found it, but oh well. That one does need to be updated, I think. But I was just like, okay, I want to do this with the whole party to be there, but I couldn't find it, and I was just trying to stall. I was just like, okay, what is something you would want? What is something you want to see?
And which I gave you a legitimate one. Like, I actually do want to see a Dynamo.
Yeah, which maybe in the future I'll see what I can do. With that.
Dynamo? Didn't you say wishy-washy?
No, I said Dynamo.
He did say Dynamo. It's like the little electric.
Yeah,
thingy.
I know. Yeah, I could have swore he said wishy-washy. I'm sorry.
I also heard like Timple for a second. I'm just like, okay, I think I have a stat block, and then you repeated yourself with Dynamo. I'm just like, okay, I don't have a stat block for that.
Yeah, no, because I was like, oh, I mean, Seismitoad, Water Ground, that'd be nice, but I mean, getting a Water Electric type wouldn't be bad either.
The thing is, Atherin wants a Seismitoad.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh well. I was gonna see if I could substitute Whooper in there, but oh well. Because pure freshwater pond, Whooper makes sense.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's just the entrances to a Hag's Haven, so... Like a suspicious pool of water in the middle of a trail where there's been no water before. Mysterious. You dip your feet in. Okay, you're dragged in. Suddenly you have to make a deal with a hag to free yourself from this infinite loop you've dragged yourself into.
And instead, I did something much, much worse.
I did anticipate... Because I was thinking, like, okay, you guys are probably going to do, like, one or two things in Siog and then move on. So I had this whole thing planned out for the entire party. And one of the things was, like... Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me just expand that so I can just use that next session if you guys do it. Okay. Like, here we go. So this was pretty much it. So, yeah. Because I anticipated you guys being like, okay, Abra could teleport us out, and then, I would have just had him be, like, snapped to the center of that pond, and all of you would have fallen in.
Oh.
I think that's a really cool concept.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a really cool thing for the whole group.
I was still trying to read that.
Oh, shit. What happened to it? Hold on a minute. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Where did it go?
I don't know. You did something.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
I agree. It would have been pretty cool to do as a group, I think.
Oh, you even had... If I would have opened... He even planned for that!
I really did. The thing is, the hag made her check exactly, so I didn't have her fall into the void, so... Yeah. Yeah,
well,
and then,
a red stinger still did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I didn't anticipate her actually getting Giratina. I was just gonna, like, hint at Giratina.
Yeah, that
caught me off guard a bit. That caught me off guard a bit, but okay.
The story was like, nah, you had this planned, they're going to see it.
Yeah. And then I just would have thrown Ubi 12 adapter. You guys don't know what that is, and that's probably for the best. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you for the trauma.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Peter versus UB3 adapter or UB13 adapter.
Ubi 12.
UB12, whatever.
I don't have an actual name for it because I don't know how their naming scheme for the Ultra Beast, but I'm actually not going to spoil what it's like. I'll let you guys' imagination figure out what the hell that is.
Dental Crusher, but worse.
Oh.
Yay.
No, that is Ubi 56, which doesn't have a name yet. I'm thinking just like Squeezer or something.
Whatever it is. I don't want to go up against.
Yeah, picture like a
thought.
Lurcher, but it squeezes the blood out of you. Like it leeches to you, like leeches, and it'll suck the blood from your body, and as long as you're grappled by him, he'll sap just HP from you. I put horrifying fucking things in here.
Not fun.
Oh yeah, no, they're not meant to be. They're meant to be extremely powerful, but if you win, you get rewards.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call this